know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh shit! I
I
never
like Dan
expected
Campbell though, and I
this.
do like everything how
I was
direction is
wondering what the
going.
fuck
You know
this
what I'm saying?
was. Episode 28, the coach's view, go blue. Tried to rhyme a little bit.
But I was calling though. I said that
From a nurse house. Do a rap, believe in God, he a church mouse. Hey, a block with a bow, hey. I'm starting off my day with a fifth of drone. We be on some shit that you niggas not on. Alpha Beta Moolah, just stamp it in stone. November 23rd, my niggas is cold. I'm starting off my day with a fifth of drone. We be on some shit that you niggas not on. Alpha Beta Moolah, just stamp it in stone. November 23rd, my niggas is cold.
Me and Maury on this bitch, you know it's big paper. Drop a 10 on a nigga like a heartache. We from that way, they don't even play how we play. That's why you see a nigga showing love in each day. I'm a motherfucking pipe getter. He talking stupid, man, I motherfucking hate niggas. That's the reason why I couldn't make that cake with him. And we ain't never seen no drought, bitch, it rain different. Oh my motherfucking young Tron sipper, bitch, I been ill with it. Pop that pussy like a pint, felt that shit all in her liver. I might take her home tonight, give her shit she gon' remember. Hit the block and raise the price, bitch, it's 24 a Smith, nigga.
I'm starting off my day with a fifth of drone. We be on some shit that you niggas not on. Alpha Beta Moolah, just stamp it in stone. November 23rd, my niggas is cold. I'm starting off my day with a fifth of drone. We be on some shit that you niggas not on. Alpha Beta Moolah, just stamp it in stone. November 23rd, my niggas is cold.
I feel like they deserve it. But change
What it do? What it do? Episode 28, man. Y'all know me, Coach Juan, Coach D, DC to DC. I gotta change that shit because I'm about to be an offensive fucking coordinator. We got Coach Marks over here. Got Coach Juan, the other Coach Juan, you know. He came to kick shit with us today, man. It's episode 28, Coach's View. We about to talk our shit. Y'all talk y'all shit with us, man. This is what the fuck we do. Let me start off something light. So you bring this to my attention. Shaq Lawson pushing the fan in the crowd, in the stands.
I just seen that.
Yeah.
What the fuck was going through dog head?
Shit. He said dog said something disrespectful about his family.
About his family?
Yeah, he said he took it too far.
I mean,
I don't get it. I don't get it. Don't tell me that you get
no,
it.
no, no,
I don't
no,
get
no,
it.
no. I don't. I'm not approving it.
I don't
But
get
at the
it.
same time, if he said something about your family,
I don't get it.
No, listen to me, man. You said something about your family, that's cool. But you got to realize and remember, you are a professional athlete who
Right.
kids
look up to. You got a standard to uphold, my guy.
Let me tell you again that I don't give a fuck. You don't do it. It ain't even about. I'm agreeing. No, I'm agreeing with you.
Yeah,
No,
I'm
I'm
about to
saying
say,
I'm agreeing
goddamn,
with y'all.
I'm saying don't do
also, yes, you saying that, but also fans need to start towing the line better.
Yeah, I agree with
Yeah,
that.
fans need to comment.
I agree
It's
with
a
that.
certain way you can start commenting
calm
and
the
having
fuck
your
down.
commentary, bro.
Yeah,
Like,
and I do think basketball experience a little bit more than football because they a little bit closer
yes.
than how it is in football. So I do agree that the fans do get a little out of hand for sure.
They
'Cause
definitely take a little too. They take it a little too far. I'm just me personally. I feel like I just personally could see where a nigga could say something in the crowd and it'll fuck with you. You get what I'm saying? But also too, I heard Richard Sherman say this shit. Like he was like, bro, that just showed me personally you ain't focused on the game. Cause there's no way. You feel me? Especially in football. Basketball, I get what
Yeah,
y'all
'cause
saying.
you
That's
right
totally
there,
different.
yeah.
Like Russell Westbrook, I get the interaction with the
Right,
fans.
yeah.
Like nigga calling you Russell Westbrook, you close gang. Like I can really hear you. Like,
Exactly.
In
That's a
football,
Right.
I can't really hear you. Like
Yeah, for sure,
everybody,
yeah.
I got people screaming at me, saying all kind of random and different shit. So I gotta really zone in on you to know that you talking to me. And even if you talking to me, I'm thinking about 1,000 different things. I'm not. You said what?
Right.
Like one, I get what they were saying. They ain't gonna never see your family. You never gonna have the interaction with the person like you think that they gonna have. At the same time, bro. I mean, some niggas just don't really be thinking though. You get what I'm saying? Like you can't determine Shaq Lawson's. You know what I'm saying? when these Philly fans get disrespectful. Like,
Yeah, I mean, we all know about their fan base too, though. So
this not
they
nothing
are
new.
one of the most hostile fan bases. So
This is nothing
That's
new.
a fact.
And you need to be cautious when you fucking with them type niggas.
for sure,
You feel me? They used to tell Dallas fans don't wear their Dallas shit to Philly.
Yeah,
But then again, they'll tell you like, all right, see, I feel like, this is just me personally, I feel like football get a bad rap when they say like going to stadiums. The worst fans in the world are really baseball fans.
I agree. I was about to say baseball fans because I was in San Francisco. I saw somebody get stabbed at the San Francisco
Don't
versus
ever
Dodgers
be,
game.
don't ever be that.
So, literally, like so.
Don't ever be a
Yeah,
rival of a
they-
San
they-
Francisco Giants fan.
Well, yeah.
Don't ever be a rival of the Dodgers. Don't be a Boston fan. Don't be a Boston
Yeah, for
fan and
sure.
pull up in New York.
For sure.
It just don't work. Don't be a New York fan and go to Boston. Like it's certain places you just can't go and wear your stuff and be represented like rep for your squad. Like you get what I'm saying? Like football, it's a little different. Dallas fans travel well. I get it. Like you know what I'm saying? Certain places, but they up in the police and all that type shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but baseball fans, there's too many of y'all.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's casual people at the game that don't even give a fuck about being there. They just walking around. Shit, me and him did it. They suck. I mean, Tigers they not the best, but
Right,
hey,
yeah.
we at the game. Like,
Right,
shit.
yeah.
We could have went
Sure.
in there and seen some rivalry shit though. You feel me?
I agree
coulda
because
took
I mean it's kind of
deeper.
like that
Pause.
with people. You know, like they said the Detroit Tigers with the New York Yankees. When you in New York, you can't really wear no Tigers gear. You know what I mean? It ain't probably as hostile as some other rivalries that we probably know about, but it
They'll
is a
definitely
thing.
look at you weird.
It's definitely a thing, and I
They
feel
don't like them decals.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I just seen like you said baseball. I was surprised, like you said, where I'm like you said, football get the bad name of being aggressive and stuff like that. Where it's like you at the baseball game and they in the stands fighting.
Nigga, and it's
You
1
know
to
what I'm
0.
saying? Like you know,
Facts.
It's been 1-0 since
There's
like,
been plenty of times
Like-
fans was fighting, like you said, fans was
Yeah.
fighting fans. It was a Pittsburgh game or something.
that's
oh yeah,
that's casual.
Pittsburgh and Ravens that get heated.
That's a
dog.
casual. That's a casual. Well, in baseball, that's damn near normal.
right. Yeah,
They don't even get mad. Like they don't even shut the game down, start watching. No, they don't even
Like
zone
hockey.
in on it. They just come. Yeah, they just pull up
Yeah.
on y'all and be like, "Hey, y'all two, come here."
Yeah,
sure.
Y'all get the
gotta
fuck
go.
out.
right.
Yeah, y'all
exactly.
gotta
exactly. Yeah.
Get the fuck out.
But no, the fan. I mean, one thing about it, two things for sure. Shaq, I'm gonna just be this. You gonna take the fine. I get what you're saying, gang. Like you got to do what you got to do. But one thing about it, bro, don't go in the fence. Don't be another Malice in the Palace. The one thing I hate about Detroit and Indiana people, I like Stephen Jackson, Jermaine O'Neal. I like y'all. Really got to stop with this. Y'all beat up Detroit fans, bro. Like me
That was Ben
personally.
Wallace's brother, one of the people.
No, listen. You want me to tell you why I say they can't say that? Because y'all pulled that shit when we was in Ann Arbor.
Hills, yeah.
I mean, in
Yeah,
Auburn
yeah,
Hills.
Auburn Hills, yeah.
Boy,
Don't let that
boy,
shit go down that little season.
Don't give these young dumb niggas in this NBA
what?
league something stupid to
Yeah.
do in Detroit, bro. Please.
Yeah.
Please, bro. You been here before. Like, I be looking at niggas like, please, bro. Like, y'all was in Auburn Hills, bro. The police was everywhere. Niggas barely went to those
Yeah,
games.
we ain't like going out there.
You feel me? Like,
Yeah,
we
like,
went to
when I-
those games,
yeah.
but our team had to be
Had to
good,
be good,
for niggas
yeah,
to
for
be
niggas
in
to go out
Auburn
there.
Hills, bro.
I agree for
go
sure.
to that-
Now the
For
team
sure.
is trash, and niggas still will go to the game.
Go to
like,
the
you
game,
know
'cause
what? I'm
right
downtown.
Fuck it. Yeah.
Yeah, why not?
Yeah,
You know how you say how much?
Facts.
$45 to go. Who we
Right,
playing?
exactly.
Like, nigga, we playing
Yeah.
Cleveland tonight. I watch Donovan
Right.
Mitchell. You find a nigga on the team like I can watch Donovan play tonight. Like,
I watched that. Oh shit, Imani Bates came
Yeah,
back.
yeah,
to
damn,
the
yeah, you right.
Let's,
See,
let's,
look,
let's
Got
go
the
and
game
watch
with
that.
Victor Wembanyama in January.
see what I'm saying? But it just make you be
Yeah,
like, let me see the hype of the other team. Like, I know my team good. I want to see how Asar. I mean, we got Asar.
Asar,
Asar.
yeah.
I want to see how good
Thompson,
Asar
yeah.
can really be. You know what I'm saying? Just like I want to go to the Bucks game. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
yeah.
December 16th. I'm trying to get to that Bucks game. I really want to go to that Bucks game.
Yeah.
But I want to see Dame and Giannis up close.
For sure, yeah.
Like
for
I
sure.
want to see that tandem. I've never seen Giannis play. I've never seen Dame play. I've seen Chris play. You know what I'm saying? But I told niggas Chris Middleton was lit when he was on the
Right,
Pistons.
yeah.
You feel me? Niggas ain't believe me. I'm like, bro, y'all missing it. And he just
Right.
found a good superstar
Yeah, good, yeah,
to
yeah.
lead him in the ways. But they got Dame now. I want to see how that tandem work. And then I want to see is up close and personal. Is K really what he's supposed to be? Like, I think it's between K and Ivy who we really don't. We need to figure out what we gonna do with. They got to make the move. Like, somebody got to figure it out. We got too many guards on our team, bro.
So staying
I think
on the
both
oh,
of
man.
them niggas need to stay.
One of them got to
K-
go for me.
Staying on the topic of the Pistons, y'all think Monty Williams deserve that much money
Yeah.
to be the head coach of Detroit Pistons?
Where are we going?
All right,
And we on 12-game losing streak
Where we
right now.
going?
Like, he got.
I can say this.
Realize he got a young team.
And it ain't even
Yeah.
that. He didn't draft that team. This is
Yeah,
not
that's true. That's true.
his work.
Yeah, I get
So
that.
I give him maybe
Couple
2 or 3
years,
more
yeah.
drafts. 2 or 3 more drafts. You should been and cut some niggas, figured out, evaluated, drafted the right
Right.
people. Like one player I really feel like he could bring like that dog out of is Jaden
Durr.
Durr.
Yeah,
I
I
think
like
he
him.
a dog. Like I really think
No,
he a
dog
dog.
is a-
Yeah,
I
dog is
really
nice.
think he's a good player. So
And he
if you-
injured
okay,
right now?
Definitely nice.
I think he
I
is.
think he injured. Yeah.
Like with that cornerstone as our center, and then now we fill out the roster where you want to go. Do you want to go with the Ivy, Ja Morant style of basketball? Well, then we need shooters surrounded Jaden Ivey.
yeah.
You feel me? Everybody around him got to be kind of set shooters.
Right.
If you gonna go with the Cade Cunningham route, this is why I say you got to make that decision. Because if you go with the Cade situation, now he's more of a passer. You get what I'm saying? So now you still need set shooters, but you need them around him. Is he gonna be the 1 or the 2? You feel me? Now you need
Right.
to figure out where your set, because Ivy's not he's not a corner set shooter. Like,
So I
that's
take
not,
it. I take it you like the Sir Thompson to pick then.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. No, he's not bad. Like
I mean, I don't think he's bad. I think he's picked too high though. In my opinion.
I feel like it, give or take.
Yeah.
Where was you going? How far you think he would
I
have
feel like
failed?
we wanted the other brother to default to us because I feel like he better.
I don't see now. Looking at Houston play, I don't really feel that way.
Yeah,
I think
Well, I
he
ain't
played
watch
better
Houston play, I can
defense
say
than his
that.
brother.
Yeah. He can shoot better too. That's the main thing.
And I think that's what we missing.
Yeah.
A 3-and-D player, at
Right,
small forward,
yeah.
he plays that position well.
That's
now
why
you,
I felt like we could have got somebody else. I don't mean wrong. I think he's a good player. He
Yeah.
got potential, but I don't feel like he fit what we needed at the time. Type of thing. You know what I mean?
I could agree with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't. That's a great take. I would never say that.
Like, cause I watched that. It's a series where they went to that elite league. They didn't go through college all that. But I watched.
Yeah,
the
they went to
series.
the overtime shit.
Yeah, the overtime
Overtime
league. I
league.
watched the series, and that was the main thing. The topic was that he couldn't shoot.
Right.
He had one game where he was like 0 for 7 from 3. You know what I'm saying? Like, so it's like it was known that he's not a good shooter. Which in today's NBA,
Right. But see,
I ain't
to
really got
me,
nobody that high that
I
can't
don't-
shoot unless you.
To me,
yeah,
I'm
you know what
not
I'm saying? Like,
looking. All right, when I'm building my squad though, like I gotta figure out what you good at and how does it fit on our team.
yeah,
I think he plays great defense.
yeah, I do. I
He's very athletic. You get what I'm saying? And shooting comes with confidence and repetition.
yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? I think he has a decent mid-range game. Like people don't in the NBA don't really exploit the mid-range game no more. Everybody just look for the flashy 3.
Yeah.
Like that's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? Like people got to understand that you got to really kind of evaluate it at that level where you can go play the mid-range game. That's why DeMar DeRozan still get
Right.
a high contract. Zach LaVine is somebody that's
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Very touted. Like it's just I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah, I get
our
it.
team is gonna come
Looking
together
at-
in some time, but it
Yeah.
just we gotta
Looking
figure
at
out
the
what our
stats,
identity is.
One thing Thompson is good at is rebounds. Dog average
Yeah,
9.5
yeah,
rebounds a game.
Yeah, I'm about to say he almost like top 5 in rebounds in the league right now. So
He averaging 9.
he definitely an athlete. He's a freak athlete for
and
sure.
why I say keep
So,
both, Cade
Ethan-
averaging 22 points a game, Ivy averaging 12.
off the bench too.
Ivy, if you can get at least 15,
But now you asking him to come lead the second unit.
Right.
So when you asking somebody to come be the 6th man, he needed to be damn near Jamal Crawford.
Type shit.
25, at least a dub.
Right. Yeah.
He need to walk in the game and get a dub because you playing with a bunch of niggas that ain't really, they one-trick ponies. You might play it with a post-up. Isaiah Thomas, he a dunker. Isaiah Stewart, he a dunker.
Isaiah Stewart was
I
in
like
the starting
Isaiah
lineup
Stewart.
right now.
I'm just saying, but when you come in
Ain't
the
Jalen
game,
Duran
and-
injured though? Because I really
Yeah,
feel like
I think that's why
with
he is
him,
starting lineup.
I don't feel like with Jalen Duran in the lineup, we down on 12 game losing streak. So I do feel like that's a factor that you got to factor in too.
sure.
Man. Without him and K running the high pick and roll, you know what I'm saying?
even
That-
with him and Ivy though.
Right, yeah, him
But
and
give him
Ivy,
that-
yeah, you said when
yeah,
he come
give
off
him
the
that,
bench,
yeah.
he could come in and run the same pick and roll. You know what I'm saying? He a pretty good passer, pretty good court vision. But I feel like him not being on the court for sure is a factor in our 12 game losing streak. And then I do feel like we got dynamic athletes on our team right now. We need shooters. So I don't know who we got to give up, who we got to trade, who we got to let go, whatever. You know how this stuff go when it comes to contracts and stuff. But We need shooters though, and like I say, and we ain't got Boban, Bogdanovic, what's his name? Bogdanovic, he injured too.
Boban.
You know what I'm saying? That's a good 20
Bogey.
points a game.
Big Bog in the
He's
chat.
the only one really can shoot. You know what I'm saying? Actually shoot consistently.
shoot.
You know what I'm saying? And
Now,
you can't
I
do
do
both.
got.
You
I
know
got
what
a
I'm
question
saying?
for y'all. I got a question for y'all because you sound like you're very knowledgeable with the Pistons, right? And I like that, right? Do you think that the Pistons should trade? Like, if we made a trade right now, who do you feel like would be a good fit in the NBA? I mean, for the Pistons. If they made that trade right now, first of all, what position do you think need to be addressed? And then what would be the best position? We talking about being realistic. Don't be like, oh, we have small forward, so go get us LeBron. Or
No, yeah, realistically, I think I really can't think of a name on top of my head, but I think PF is the position that we should be trying to attack.
Can I? All right, I got a question. Here go my question. Would the Pistons make great sense to trade for Anthony Davis?
I mean, if it was possible, that would definitely be a good
Definitely
trade,
possible.
depending on what's you know what I'm saying, who we got to give up and stuff like that.
I say
But
we give up
that's the type of player that comes to my mind when you say,
because you just
what
asked
we
for a
need.
play. You
You
just
know what
asked
I'm
for a
saying?
power forward.
Yeah.
So now, even with his injuries, I understand his injuries. I'm not saying the Pistons go win the championship with Anthony Davis if he come here.
Right.
Not saying that, right? But with JD, you feel me, and AD, that's kind of our twin towers.
yeah,
AD play defense when he want to, but JD gonna play defense.
right.
So
Yeah,
even if
he
you
can
bring
shoot
him,
too, he can step out and shoot. Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? Even if you bring him in, now Anthony Davis don't have to play center.
Right,
'Cause
exactly.
You feel me? You can play
Jaren Duran
space.
playing center.
You can space out and play power
Yeah,
forward like you
exactly.
want to. And I feel like that give us that Minnesota type of team almost.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because they
I
got
see
Cat
it.
and Rudy Gobert.
Yeah, I see it, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's just something.
yeah, yeah. I
I heard
do
a couple
feel
people
like we
trade.
need somebody who can shoot consistently.
AD.
That's really like what we missing. You know what I mean? It's like, and then too, what we got to remember too about sports, no matter what sport you're talking about, is fucking chemistry. You know what I'm saying? Like that's one of the biggest things that people forget about is that I'd have been on some teams where we not line up against some niggas, and I know we better than them top and bottom. We got our ass spanked. You know what I'm saying? Because
Play
the
calling.
chemistry wasn't there. Everybody got egos and stuff like that, so you got to think about stuff like
I
that.
agree,
too.
Trail, I'm with
Putting
you.
together rosters. You know what I'm saying?
Cat
So-
suck as a PF. As a
I agree. No, I agree. He's not a great.
No,
I
as a
agree.
PF, I agree with that. Yeah.
I agree he's not a great power forward. Like I totally
Yeah, he a
agree
center
that
for
he's
sure.
a center for sure. Like he need to knock that weak ass I'm a power forward shit off. Yeah. But since you got to put Rudy Gobert in the game, I feel like they should run 2 units with them. You feel me? With Cat, and then you bring in like his backup. You set Rudy, and you let Rudy come in and let Cat play the center, and then you find you a good look. You know what I'm saying? Some transition. Y'all could be more
Can I
fast.
be totally transparent? I'm off the Cat all the way.
You don't like
He's a
Cat?
bum. When I heard the story about how Jimmy Butler came in there and did them,
Hey, he did them
it's-
boys greasy.
it get to a certain point where it's just like,
But
okay,
listen,
where's
hold-
your heart at? You know what I'm saying? Like, we all know at the NBA, NFL, professional sport level, period.
Trey, he gotta stay
everybody's
healthy,
good
bro.
players, you know what I'm saying?
He got to play a full season.
Man, they got to play more than 20 games.
I ain't gonna lie, I like Zion, but like you said, it's just
got-
hard to argue that right there.
You
I
got to
can't
play
argue
more than
against
20
that,
games.
You know what I'm saying? So
I
it's
told
just
now
like-
listen, one thing I want, like I know a lot of people not gonna give me credit for it, but I said this. I was one on the job. I was on the John Morant train when it first happened. Like when
Right.
he was coming out of his, you know, that little, I think Morgan. Where did he come from?
Morgan State, yeah. They
Morgan State?
went to Memphis,
Yeah.
I think.
When he came out of Morgan State, everybody was Zion crazy. Oh, Zion. I said, bro, Michigan State was one of the worst teams that year, in my opinion. I'm not saying that we were a bad team because we went to the Elite Four.
Right.
I mean, we went to the Final Four, but we lost. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All I'm saying is Zion Duke, that was RJ Barrett and the Zion team.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Michigan State stumped y'all, and they were not.
They were
good.
not that good.
You get what I'm
But-
saying? Like they weren't that good to where, and you said it, chemistry.
Yeah.
Chemistry
And I
made it-
think
it was
coaches
so much
factor
better.
into college way more
But
than
Zion
in
popped
NBA
out his
too.
shoes in the middle of the damn game.
Yeah,
And you,
I remember that.
You feel me? It was just a downhill
But
slide.
at the same
Then-
time, it's Tom Izzo too. So the
Of
game
course,
plan, the game
I got
plan
so much
probably
respect
is
for him.
like so. It's like
Yeah, it was like we
I
gonna
feel
double
like-
him, make him shoot, and then RJ
Yeah,
can't go
you
right.
know what
So
I'm
make
saying?
him go
So-
right. And I still don't understand how they went 2-3 or 1-3,
Right.
whatever it was. But that's what the Knicks chose, and that's what the Pelicans chose.
Yeah. So you
who
feel
I
like RJ Barrett should have got chose over Zion?
No, I think neither one of them should have been drafted in the top 10.
Damn.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't like RJ Barrett, but I think Zion is a talent. He just ain't got the discipline.
Okay. All right. Maybe if he'd have went somewhere else. New Orleans was a bad pick, but it make you look like a bad pick.
Why? Because of the atmosphere you in? Like, type of
What
thing?
you turned out to be. All right. I can say this to you. Would you look at Jamarcus Russell if he went to New England and he won a championship? No. You wouldn't look at him as a bust, right?
Right.
But he went to Oakland.
Yeah, I get that.
Played in Oakland.
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah, he was still terrible.
Would you ever say, all right, how many people would say Fred T was the number one running back in the league at one point? Like, where would you rank Fred T? Fred
That
Taylor.
might be a nice.
I like Fred Taylor all time.
But where would you put him in your all-time list?
All time. He ain't making my top 5.
Would he make you a 10?
Maybe squeeze in it somewhere in there. Possibly.
That's a.
But I like big physical backs. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? He would make my top 10 because he a big physical back. But when it comes to like just pure, just gotta give it to a motherfucker, like it's like a lot of people I probably can name above him. You know what I'm saying? Like, so
Okay.
especially
that
all
might-
time. You know what I'm saying? Now his era, in his era, he probably top 5. You know what I mean? I give him top 5 in his era. You know what I mean?
I think a lot of people just don't get Fred T his flowers. Why? You know what I'm
Like
saying?
you said,
Like,
it comes to who he played for. It's just like somebody played for the
played for
Lions.
Jacksonville. Calvin don't get his
Calvin
respect.
Johnson probably would be
Barry don't get his
Ray
respect.
Rice. I mean, Jerry Rice. You know what I'm saying? If he played in a big market team that was, you know what I'm saying? Doing
I mean,
good.
well, the Niners was a big market team. I would
I mean,
say,
I'm saying if he played for
would
a good
Jerry
team, you
Rice
know what I'm
be
saying,
as
successful.
good if he played for Tampa?
I don't think he would be as praised
Would he be Would he be the best receiver of all times if he
if he
played
had
for
the same
Tampa?
stats. I mean, no,
No, if he played for
hell
Tampa.
'cause he would have the quarterback he had.
See where I'm going?
Yeah, for sure.
That's a fact.
Wouldn't have an offense.
Yeah.
Wouldn't have a
That's a
scheme.
fact.
Randy Moss is. We look at Randy Moss predicated straight off his
I think
athleticism.
Randy wants to go to my book.
But listen,
He
we look,
is.
but that's
He's
off.
rich.
Listen, that's off pure athleticism.
Exactly. Yeah.
We give respect to Dante Culpepper and all his quarterbacks
Right,
that
yeah.
play, but look at the quarterbacks Randy really had.
Yeah, he ain't really had nobody.
Besides Brady
Besides
and
playing with Tom
Culpepper.
Brady that one 2 years.
Come
whatever
on,
that
but
was.
then again, think about where his development could have been if he'd have played with Brady so many times. Like Moss didn't really run the whole tree. It was fly, flag, post, or comeback.
he ain't have to.
I feel like personally that wouldn't be necessarily true because look at Julio, look at T.O. Those receivers are a little bit more respect. Look at Jerry. Those receivers are a little bit more respected because they ran the complete tree.
Right.
You wouldn't catch Moss running a dig, running a out. I mean, he might have
All right,
run an
fuck
out.
it. Here we
He
go.
wouldn't run a dig, but he
Fuck
wouldn't
it,
run
here
an out.
we go.
I feel
I mean,
like-
he'll run the out. He wouldn't run that dig because he wasn't running across Ray Lewis' face. He wasn't gonna come in that middle
The
and get
majority
action.
of number one receivers now ain't running this route
But
tree.
they don't have to. They got choice routes now.
That's true.
They created this choice route shit now.
Yeah.
So if I snap it,
So you feel
and
like
I
he-
might have a
he was
dig.
the person that started that.
Yeah, I would have
Okay.
a dig, but if my dig, if the linebacker go too far, I bust down, I break down right here.
Right.
It's coaches out here actually coaching that. Like, don't run yourself into the linebacker. Break down right there and show your
Exactly.
quarterback your numbers. Now he gonna get that pass to you.
Right.
So that's where you get a Jamar Chase that can run a dig route.
Yeah.
Because he too little. If he really had to run that 5 and in and really run that
Right.
stick route where quarterbacks really putting that ball, he get decapitated.
yeah, exactly.
That wouldn't even be fair.
Yeah.
That wouldn't be fair.
I agree. I mean, I agree, but I just feel like just playing sports, being involved in sports, for a motherfucker to line up against you and you literally just can't stop them. Like who stopped him? Like he might have
Okay.
an off game here and there.
Okay.
Off game.
Who
for Barry
who
was like
stopped him?
LeBron scored 20. You know
But
what I'm
listen,
saying? Like-
what do you consider an off game though?
That's what I'm saying. Off game, he ain't got that many drops. If he got 11 targets, he got 7 catches at least. That's a bad game.
That's a bad game.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe
so
2
I
or 3
feel like,
touchdowns.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, so 57
So
yards.
I would say, okay. So if anybody was like, "What's stopping LeBron?" Right? Stopping LeBron is holding LeBron to like a dub.
I don't even think
5
stopping
and
LeBron
5.
has anything to do with the points. It's if you can hold LeBron
Yeah,
to
if you-
5 assists,
It's
that's when
5
you
and
stop
5.
LeBron.
But a dub,
You know
if
what
you
I'm
keep
saying?
him to like 20, like you keep him at this 20
Yeah.
mark, I know it's gonna be tough to, but that's how you know you did your
Yeah,
job.
exactly.
You can keep him around 20, 22 points, 5 and 5, like that 5 deal, he'd be, yeah, all right, you did a great job. I could pat you on the back. Cause y'all should have beat them.
Right.
But if he goes score 30, 7 and say he get his normal stat line, well, nigga, you didn't stop him.
Yeah, you didn't.
You just in the way. You was
Exactly.
a cone tonight.
Right,
My coach used to call him. You were a cone tonight. You were a
That's
fucking
funny.
cone tonight.
He's there.
You
Right.
was just in his way. He Euro stepped
just
and you was
there.
in the way. He knew how to get around you.
Yeah.
And that's how I felt like a lot of people was for Randy Moss. Randy Moss, but it was receivers. I mean, it was DBs out here that was really, that was showing Moss, shit like Darrell Reeves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Niggas like C. Woody.
Well,
I get
Darrell
C. Woody.
Reeves came around a little later on in his career.
I get it.
C. Wood probably played him against some like young.
C. Wood when he was really a Oakland. You know what I'm saying? When he was
Yeah.
in Oakland. Shit, who else?
Yeah. I mean, you
Right,
always
yeah.
had them lockdown corners that you know you're going against.
Dog from the Broncos.
Oh, Champ.
Champ Bailey, yeah.
Champ was
Bailey.
a tough out.
Champ Bailey was a dog. For
Asante.
Sure.
Asante was a
Asante
tough
Samuel,
out.
yeah, he was cold.
He was a
yeah.
tough out.
Yeah. But it's still when you go look back at them games.
Yeah, I get it.
This nigga got
Statistically, it just looked different.
117 yards.
It
Like,
just looked different.
yeah, you probably
Statistically, you
was.
looking at it different. Like, no, you was balling. No, you did your
Right,
thing.
yeah,
But
so it's just
I still
like,
had 3
damn.
tugs and 200 yards.
I got some more simple shit for y'all. Another question: if you can build your offense around one player, who you building your offense around? You got Joe
NBA?
Montana,
Oh, in the NFL. Okay.
Marvin Harrison Sr., Barry Sanders, or Walter Payton.
Time out. How the fuck did Joe Montana get in there with all them running backs?
Yeah, I'm about to say that.
It's only 2 running backs.
Who else you say?
So Marvin Harrison,
Marvin Harrison Sr.
So why would you put a receiver and a quarterback in there? I'm gonna take the quarterback.
Yeah, I'm taking the quarterback too because
over
I just know how
both of
important
them,
the position
over all of
is,
them.
yeah.
If I don't have a QB, I can't get the
It's
ball
just
to him, or our run game doesn't mean anything.
Yeah.
I wouldn't start my team. I would just prefer to go straight. Like if you did quarterbacks, all right. So I would say,
So
if you was to
who did
build your team,
quarterbacks?
I got you. If you was to build your team, right? You got Joe Montana, Peyton Manning, Tom Brady,
See, I was trying to
and go
get away from all the them names.
No, but if let's stay in this realm because this is the start. These are star quarterbacks. Let's just go, and I'll take this back. Let me go with different eras. So I'm gonna go Joe for the older era,
Right.
right? We'll go Brady for the we'll go Brady for that
Brady
era.
is kind of like
All the eras.
Yeah,
but we'll
he
go
played
with Brady
so
for
long,
that
He
era.
played like 2 different eras.
Yeah,
type shit, yeah.
I'm gonna say play like 3 different.
3 years. I would say 3 years.
Brady, right? Let's go A-Rod for the era of the new generation. And now let's go for
Pat
the
Mahomes.
Pat. Starting your team. Who you rolling with?
you said Joe.
In today's NFL,
Joe, Brady, Pat, and Aaron.
I'm kind of happy you took Peyton Manning out because I'm a little biased when it comes to my dog Peyton.
I know a lot of niggas
Peyton
is.
every time.
I
ain't
know a
gonna
lot of
lie.
niggas is. But I only put Brady in there because if you really look at it, everybody got a ring. And I know Peyton got rings, but everybody got a ring. So it's kind of still evaluating over the board. But these are the people in each year when they came up, they were the prototypical quarterbacks for their years.
Right, yeah. I ain't gonna lie, I feel
Peyton
like
just so
ain't
happened
neither
to
one of
come
them
around
no
when
bad
Brady was
pick.
around.
Let's be real. Like neither one of them ain't
Nobody's a bad pick.
Yeah. Neither one of them
Nobody
a bad
is.
pick. So in today's NFL though, I ain't gonna lie. And I'm not the biggest Pat Mahomes fan. I'm gonna tell you Pat Mahomes. Just because how the game's played today.
I think I'm
In the mobile quarterback, it's like almost a must. If you got a mobile quarterback, you ain't really doing shit. in
And
today's NFL.
but this is where I can kind of like push back because Pat's not super mobile.
But he mobile enough.
He mobile enough,
Yeah.
and that's where I'm gonna say I'm gonna have to go with A-Rod. Like I'm gonna have to take
okay.
A-Rod because find somebody that throw a better ball. Like I know Pat throw.
Yeah.
He got that.
I
He got a
agree.
cannon on him. But we talking about throwing 56
He
yards.
luck be on that
spiral.
motherfucking side like a motherfucker too. Though.
Listen, I'm talking about.
he got God
hey,
on his side.
But listen, hey, that nigga throw that ball and step back. That motherfucker just
Yeah.
right into the receiver hands. Vontae would never be what Devontae Adams is, and I know Vontae makes a lot of spectacular catches. Vontae is a dog. Like, don't get it twisted.
For sure, I
But
agree.
It's clearly showing right now. Him in Oakland and him not with Aaron.
Right.
It's clearly showing the frustration of what you used to be and what you used to be privy to what you are getting at quarterback now. That's all I'm saying. So I'm gonna go with. I went Aaron. He went Pat.
You went Pat.
I mean, a lot of people probably.
And
would
I am
go
a Tom Brady fan.
If they
Just-
hear
just-
this,
just
they
for
would
the-
probably go. Brady
Yeah, I'm a Tom
because
Brady fan. Everybody
"Oh,
gonna
he
go
got
Brady. But I feel like in today's NFL, if we
Right.
start the team right now, I'm picking Pat Mahomes.
I gotta go with A-Rod.
I am gonna go Brady, but it's not because he got 7 rings. He's a game controller.
I
He
agree.
controls the game.
I'm with you. I follow.
That would be my pick because he can manage the clock. Anytime you got Brady on the field, you may think Brady is just looking at the defense, but he's looking at how much time he got on that clock too. All right, I got 2 minutes to work with. Let's say Aaron go down, score, take the lead. Brady was on the sideline looking at that clock the entire time.
The one thing you better not ever say is that nigga
not
number
enough
12. That nigga number 12 not gonna leave you no time. He knows the nigga on the other sideline.
Yeah, for
that's
sure.
one thing I can say about Aaron
that's what I'm
Rodgers.
saying.
He know the other niggas on the other sideline. Now, where I hate about Aaron, because I want you to get back to your point. Where I hate about Aaron is he look at it and he will evaluate a bad quarterback in his mind and think I
got him. Yeah.
And I don't like where Brady.
I can leave him 2 minutes.
Brady ain't thinking that. Brady, no, nigga. I think you Peyton on the other side. I'm killing you. We gotta get these fuck up out of here. We gotta get y'all the fuck up out of here. I want to lead this field. If they give me this ball, y'all the fuck up out of here. Now, if y'all beat our defense, I'm gonna go to the podium and I'm gonna say, shit happens. You know what I'm saying?
Facts. But like I was saying, let's say Aaron did leave a minute 30 on the clock.
He go get y'all down there.
But he started his drive with 3 minutes, right? Pass me that bottle. He only took a minute 30 off.
Yeah.
Right. Fucking Tom was sitting there on the sideline. He wasn't looking at the defense. He's strategizing in his head at that moment. And he looking at the clock. All right, nigga left me with a minute 30
to go.
Hey, Belichick, how many timeouts? Oh, we still got 2.
Right.
Oh yeah, it's over. I got time.
And I got the 2 minute warning.
I got time.
You gave me some sauce. I see it. Good looking.
Like you said,
time.
like I'm a Tom Brady fan. Like if I wasn't going with just like how the game played today, that's for sure my pick. Cause like you said, it's not even about the 7 rings. It's about the game management. It's about the just awareness of the game and the awareness of his role to the game. You know what I mean? Because I watched that thing he was talking to. I want to say it was C.J. Stroud. I think he was talking to, giving him advice or whatever. He was telling him like, you gotta remember this your job. So when everybody else comes to the game to have fun and celebrate, you at work.
You clocking in.
Yeah, you at work. So you got to remember that. A lot of niggas get fucked up with that. They get caught up in the bullshit because they trying to have fun and they forget you at work. You know what I'm saying? In the same way,
get paid
we on
millions of dollars
the
to do what
construction
you do.
site, you feel me, putting up steel beams, nigga, you better watch for your head because you know what I mean. So when you at work, I could come do your job. You know what I mean. So
I agree.
And I feel like it's just awareness of the game and awareness of like the situation is always just put him above. Cause I don't feel like Tom Brady had the best arm or the most accuracy. You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
Wasn't the fastest.
Just literally just the brain. You know what I mean?
Cerebral,
like type stuff. So
and I listen. I can say this because a lot of people make fun of. You know, I'm a Falcons fan, and the worst Super Bowl loss is my team. So
type shit.
28-3.
Lights went out.
But that was crazy. Listen, I'm gonna say this. Watching that.
Yeah, you remember that?
And-
She was
and-
crazy, wasn't she? Listen, I knew it was over. I ain't gonna lie, I cut you off. I knew it was like when the bitch went out. I knew it was over. I said, let me just come back on.
The refs are that was the way that they could be like, here go y'all extra cheese. Let's get them the fuck out of here. Let's get them the fuck out of here now. All right, but look, this is what I did learn though. It was the way that Brady played the game, right? He played the referees for what they were. I'ma throw passes to where it's gonna look like you gotta throw a PI.
Right.
And the referees bought into it. He's the GOAT in their eyes. And I understood that when I started watching basketball. It's like, people be like, oh, LeBron cried for cause. Well, Kobe cried for cause. Jordan
Everybody
did
cried
too.
for cause.
Right? But the superstar,
Jordan
no.
definitely cried
The
for cause,
one
man.
thing that made me understand that superstars just cry for cause is when the referee said, hey, Michael, he didn't foul you. Mike said, no, he fouled me.
No, I seen that
He
clip.
said, I didn't see it, but I'm gonna trust you, Mike.
Exactly.
I'm gonna trust you, Mike. He fouled
That is
you.
crazy. He blew that bitch.
I was like, whoa, what?
That's the one.
Come
that's
on,
the
what
clip I was just
you
thinking of.
mean? No,
That's
you
exactly
didn't see it. You're the
motherfucking clip I was just
referee.
thinking
That's
of.
crazy.
He don't get to come over here and have a conversation with you and get a foul.
He definitely said, I didn't see it, Mike, but I
That's
can believe you.
That was my argument with the James Harden season when he's putting up 50, 60, and 15. Nigga shot 36 foul shots. Like, bro, what? Ain't nobody in the NBA getting as many calls, bro. Shaq come down this bitch and get fouled by the whole team. and won't get a call.
Hey, they'll get that nigga 5
They
free
blow
throw
on
shots.
this nigga, and he
But
got.
they be like, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey,
Like,
listen,
Man.
I couldn't understand that either. But that's when I knew. Like, I was like, all right. If you him, then.
they gonna give you the call.
And that's why I never understood why niggas be complaining about LeBron. I'd be like, nigga, he ain't doing shit but Jordan did. Ain't no, you ain't never got to.
he
You
don't
never
even
can
get the
find the
call
audio
that
clip.
Jordan get, though.
Listen, you can't find the audio clip where a referee and LeBron is having a conversation about a foul, and he said, "You know what, LeBron, you're right. No, you're right, LeBron. It foul on 6.
Like,
You fouled him. Hey, Mike. I mean, LeBron. I didn't see it, but I'm gonna trust you, LeBron. I'm gonna trust you.
He fouled him.
No. But he definitely said Mike.
and
And
let's
Mike,
be
I
real.
believe you.
When you got the side that LeBron got, bro, we all done played basketball, whether it's professional, in the rec, whatever. When you go to the paint,
They follow you.
he getting fouled, bro. He's too big. There's no way you not about to stop him without grabbing his arm, smacking his leg. Something got whatever. I ain't saying every time.
Stand in front
but
of him and take a charge.
Majority of the
See where
time,
it gets you.
he's for sure getting fouled when
See
he
where
going
it
to the
get
paint.
you.
Like,
Stand in
whether
front of
they call
LeBron.
it or not. So like anytime he argue the call, most of the time he got fouled.
Bro, I'm
So,
sure he
like-
could just stick his arm out and be like, you see the scratches?
Exactly.
Like, see the whips? You see how niggas just, like, attack me? Like, this is crazy. Like, I get it. That's why when Giannis get fouled, I be looking at niggas like, you fouled him. He's
He said
6'11",
you
bro.
It's the same effect on him.
He's
Yeah.
6'11". Once he Euro stepped 1-2 times, you fouled him.
There's no
I can
way.
see it right here. It's nothing, nigga. You think you got fouled off a jump shot and you
Right.
didn't foul him?
Right.
Come on, bro.
Yeah, it'd be
and
crazy.
then, man, you right. Get me off the foul. Man.
No, that's
All right, so
that's just crazy.
I got
for
the
real.
same shit, but it's build your defense around one player. I bring this to you.
Oh yeah.
What?
I think this is a
Yesterday.
bit easier. This is a more of a.
It's a more of a clear understanding because defense you can go any way.
Right.
I mean, that's just what type of defensive coordinator that you are.
Right.
Where do you
So-
see yourself building your team?
Build your defense around one player. You got Deion Sanders, Reggie White, Ray Lewis, and Lawrence Taylor. Who you build this defense around?
I love Ray Lewis, man. That's my top. That's my top. But like, I feel like the defense, football period start on the line. You can't do shit without a D line or O line.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm
So who
saying?
you rolling with? Because there's 2 linemen on that list.
I'm about to take LT. I'm gonna have to take LT. Yeah, because I mean, I feel
I'm
like
a DB coach, gang. I'm telling you what's going on. I say it like that.
I'm gonna have to take LT, bro, because I just feel like we just saw it last week. I watched the clip. They
That nigga affect the
three
game in different
motherfuckers
ways,
to block
bro.
Aiden Hutchinson because they know ain't nobody else on this fucking D line getting no penetration. So it's like
Now,
without
you said, hold on, who was the other one? Reggie White, right?
Reggie White. Yeah, I ain't gonna lie, that's kind of hard. I like Reggie
Them
White.
between the two of them,
Yeah.
I have to be honest. Between the two of them, that's tough because if you even could put Reggie White and LT on the same defensive line, it's ugly. It's ugly out there. It's ugly.
At this end, Reggie White at this.
You don't even got to put him at end. You can put him at
Put
defense.
wherever, it
tackle.
don't matter. You play him like how they do Aaron Donald.
Oh,
put him all over there.
man, and that's
just
but
the
you-
D line.
I wouldn't want to put both of them on the same side because then
I wouldn't. I would put one
No,
on. I would
it's
put one at
wasting it.
defense.
It's wasting it.
Listen, I would put one on the left side at D. I would put one on the end, and then I would put one on the opposite tackle.
I feel like
Because I want Havoc. I want Havoc
I had
right
a
here on
motherfucker
your
running a
guard.
stunt.
I want whoever this guard is to have a very long.
I had a
guard.
motherfucker running a stunt
And then I want
together.
your left. Maybe I'm gonna find out who your weakest. Like by watching film, I'm find out who your weakest tackle is.
Right.
So if your left tackle is your weakest tackle, guess who lining up in front of him all game?
LT.
Sure.
Guess who if your right guard is the weakest, guess who lining up in front of him?
I can see that.
Reggie White.
I can see
And y'all gonna have to deal with this all day. Nah, you can't chip both of them. You can't chip both of them. But at the end of the
double team
day,
both of them.
and at the end
No,
of the day,
you
like
ain't
I
gonna be able
said,
to do it. You ain't gonna
I
be able
gave
to do
you the result.
Yeah.
You can't chip both.
it. No.
You can't double team both for sure. We know that. Nah, you can make your center try to help on that weak side, but then
That kind of remind me of what was that? When the Broncos had
Oh, Von Miller
and
yeah, I know who you're talking about.
They
When
had
they-
crazy D line that year.
I think Chubb was on that line.
Super Bowl that year. I
Yeah, I
think.
think Chubb was on that line, if I'm
Like-
not mistaken. Bradley Chubb was on that line.
I
wasn't
think
he?
so.
Might have
Yeah,
been.
they had
Bradley Chubb
crazy
was on
D
that line.
line.
Yeah, them
and when you
boys
go
was
back and
crazy.
watch the games, they won every game off the D line. Like literally, this
Von
motherfuckers
Miller had
making
at
plays.
least
He won MVP
Yeah,
that year.
three
sacks a game.
He won
Like yeah, that was
MVP.
crazy. Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
Super Bowl
Super Bowl MVP for sure. Yep.
You went Lawrence Taylor.
I mean, you know, I got to go LT because that's just where I was. I mean, I would be wrong to say I picked somebody else. And a lot of people, he was kind of shocked that I picked LT. But like I said,
Because I just knew he was about
You
to
gonna
go
pick
Dion.
Dion? Yeah,
I'm a East coach, so
Yeah.
everybody just look at it. But like I told him, and my response to saying why I wouldn't pick Dion is because Dion would be my second pick.
Yeah.
I would take my defensive tackle or defensive end first, but then Dion would be my second pick because without that defensive line pressure, Dion could be avoided.
Exactly.
He could be avoided.
Yeah.
And Dion can be taken out the game. I could just put a weak player on your side
exactly.
every day. Now I'm gonna make him travel with the best player, but if your best player don't catch the ball, that don't mean that little Joe Blow over here don't have a hell of a game.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying?
And that's the main thing you got to worry about when you got one dominant corner.
That's a fact.
Is that now you got their second receiver. If he any good, he about to have
if
another
he
one receiver
about,
game. You know
think
what
about
I'm
if you
saying?
line up against a team like Cincinnati this year, like nowadays. They got 3 number 1 receivers
yeah,
pretty
T.
much.
Higgins and
Tyler
Jamar
Boyd
Chase,
and
yeah,
Jamar
yeah.
Chase. Like that's damn near 3. Well, I'm gonna say 2. I'm gonna say 2 ones and two ones and a 2. Tyler Boyd to me probably would be a great 2 receiver. Like he'd be a star 2 receiver.
I think he had 2 receivers.
But as the number 1, I feel like if he went anywhere else, he probably would.
Yeah, because we seen that happen to plenty of people. Sure, number 2 receiver show out, go get
But
that contract.
T would
and
be
then-
different.
you know.
T probably would be. And he's a for sure number 1, and then Jamar is definitely obviously is a number 1.
Right.
But think if that lineup show up and all I got is Dion.
So let me ask that: injuries aside, who the best receiver right now?
I'm gonna go JJ.
Yeah, Justin Jefferson.
I agree.
I'm gonna take that back.
I agree. I ain't gonna lie.
It's Justin.
I like Justin
I feel like
Jefferson.
it's selfish there to say that it's Justin because Justin actually has at least a competent quarterback to get him the ball.
Right.
DA still is, to me, is still one of the best receivers ever. Like
speaking
right
of
now,
best
you talking about Devontae Adams, the way his shit. You watched him play the line. Y'all played the Raiders, bro.
Yeah.
He missed that nigga on 2 wide open touchdowns. Now,
Yeah, I like Devontae Adams for sure.
I'm just saying, like,
I'm
dog
not
got
knocking it. He
sauce,
did.
nah. But I would say, I'm gonna say DA. I'm gonna still say DA, even with the bad quarterback play. DA gotta be it. Jamar and JJ is to me, and that's Justin.
Yeah,
They are kind of like two A,
like
and
1A and 2. Yeah, like 1A, 1B type stuff.
Yeah, they like right there. They not too
Yeah.
far off. And then I gotta get some. Do you give? They got running backs at receiver now, so you don't really give these niggas respect. Cause I don't know,
Right.
like, do you put respect on fucking like
Debo
Debo
Samuel.
Samuels?
Yeah.
But oh wait, I'm missing somebody. AJ Brown. Put
I like
respect on
AJ
AJ.
Brown.
Put
I like AJ Brown.
Definitely.
AJ.
I like AJ
Yeah.
Brown for
I
sure.
like Vontae too over there.
No, I like
their core.
Devontae.
I like their core.
I really like Devontae.
And they put my nigga Julio
I really
over
feel
there.
like
on
he don't
there.
get the
Julio gonna get his first championship. The Eagles gonna win the Super Bowl this year.
I can see it. I can see it.
I ain't gonna lie. The Eagles might win the Super Bowl this year. So who?
I can
gets
see it
it?
because with Kansas
10 and
City
1 for a reason.
I hope he get his Super Bowl and then come back and join the Falcons and retire.
type shit.
I'm not gonna lie about that. I ain't mad if
Yeah.
you get an Eagles ring.
No,
I'm not
Julio,
mad.
yeah. I mean, Julio, I think he deserved one. He all
he
time
do.
great for sure. Can't deny that.
He
You know what I
definitely
mean?
deserved one.
But I
said
ain't
it
gonna
here
lie.
first.
Speaking of receivers, though,
I said
when
it
you
here
when you
first.
sit back and think about it, you got to put my dog Amon St. Brown in the top 5 around here right now. Because I think about it, like even with Jameson, with what's his name, Jameson Williams coming back, and having that, you know, the light on him or whatever, or just having the extra DB to look at him, he's still getting off.
Now, well, I'm right.
Even with Dog on the field, he's still getting off, and he's really number 1 receiver because Dog ain't did shit for real.
Yeah, Jameson is not
Like,
what
bro.
y'all think. Y'all
Yeah.
y'all might have to draft somebody else. Well, I'm Ron St. Brown for me. I just feel like he like the newer age Julian Edelman.
I can see that.
2 at best, never could be a 1. Because if they take J Mo off the field and you really get a chance to make him have to stand outside on the numbers, like you can't play slot receiver.
I don't think he.
You're never gonna be Amon St. Brown. Like you couldn't be that. The
Right.
fact that you get to play inside the numbers is what makes you a benefit.
Right.
That's the benefit for you. And I get it. Like everybody like, oh, everybody receive. No. Jamar Chase will line up outside the numbers, run a fly route, run a post route, run a flag, and score on you.
Right.
JJ do the same thing. Tree is available. Now, when they go inside, it just makes a different matchup set because you can't really cover them. So I'm trying to find a way to make sure you can't bracket them
Right.
in this situation. But they not really bracketing. I'm gonna say, but put respect on him. He is very short of fired number 2 receiver for sure.
For sure.
Like for sure. Now Detroit need to find a lot. Like if he played with Calvin,
Oh my
A
god.
different story. A different story. When we had DeAndre Levy on
it'd be hard.
defense
It'd
and
be hard to
Sunil.
double Calvin.
Shit.
It'd be hard to double Calvin at that in that
Yeah, you
process.
can't double
because-
Calvin at that point because he ain't Nate Burleson. He damn sure ain't Nate Burleson.
put some respect
You
on
know what I'm
Nate, though.
saying?
Nate was a
no,
dog.
Nate was a
No,
dog.
Nate
No, I'm
was a
not saying
dog.
that. Nate was a dog for sure. And then he played on side of we just said Randy Moss. You know what I'm saying? So Nate was a dog for sure.
Nate was
but
a
like I
dog.
said, I feel like I'm around. Say Brown is that number 2, where it's like you can argue he's number 1. Like you said, people who don't know football argue he's number 1 because you said he don't.
He the best catcher on the pad. He catching all that.
He
But
ain't
you
really gonna
gotta-
be a Y. Like you said, he ain't gonna be the wide
He's
receiver.
a Z
You
fucking
feel me?
receiver
Like,
though.
yeah.
You are my Z. I promise you, I will never put nobody in your
Exactly.
spot.
Yeah, for sure.
Nobody can get in your spot because your spot is your spot though. You get what I'm saying? And that with that
that's
Z
true.
receiver spot, and it's just I know niggas like, damn, D-Mercs, you talking about the Lions? No, nigga, I watch them. I have to.
Right.
My brother watched the Lions. I have to
Right.
watch the Lions. As long as he's sitting there watching the Lions, I'm sitting right here watching the Falcons.
Right.
I can name my Z receivers. My Z
Right.
receiver would be considered like Matt Hollins. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Even though we got
Who the fuck is 81?
that's Jonnu Smith.
That nigga need to be fired.
No, Jonnu actually
he need to
he's
be
a
fired.
receiving tight end. See, this is what
Okay.
people
Why the
They
fuck
tried to
they
make
got
him into a Z type stuff.
they
No,
had
why
him
they
in an
got-
offset eye.
why they got him
I think he was like an offset eye. Power
why
eye.
they got him blocked? Because
He
listen,
can't block the shit.
But
Hold
listen,
on, fuck that.
No,
Let's
no.
go to the clip.
I get it, but they was in there like an offset eye in my opinion. But CP was, they ran a strong power right.
Right.
I think it was. Jonnu got blew up. But the real block and the highlight of what he gonna show you is the guard and center, Chris Lindstrom and our center
Take a nigga for a ride.
you feel me? Take him off, and they
Right.
was playing Ludacris. Ludacris was falling from the ceiling, screaming like rapping.
Oh,
"Move,
rapping
bitch,"
yeah. I think
at
I
that
seen
time. So it was like they was highlighting that. But Jonnu did get blew up. I'm not gonna lie, he did.
Yeah.
But he's not a solid blocker.
Right.
He's more of a catching tight end. In this day and age, tight ends ain't really blockers like they used to be. You don't got
but
really
at the
too many
same time,
Tony
the best
Gonzalez.
ones is they can do both.
But Travis is
Yeah.
not a big blocker. I can say that. Travis ain't your. He will get in the
Yeah,
way.
he get in the way, but he ain't. Yeah, I agree.
He's
I
not
think
gonna
he's an
take you
elite
for a
blocker.
ride though.
Yeah, he
He
ain't
not-
an elite
he not-
blocker.
he
but
not
What
George
the fuck
Kittle.
is this?
He's not George Kittle
This nigga
or
got
Greg
blew
Kittle.
up.
Is it George Kittle or Greg Kittle?
This nigga right here.
He did. Is it George Kittle or Greg Kittle?
George Kittle.
George Kittle.
I think yeah.
He's not. Travis Kelce is not him. Now
Right.
he is that tight end that's gonna take you for a ride.
Yeah.
He gonna block you to the. And he like blocking, but that's something that you
I
feel
can't
me.
wrap my head around shit like that though. How the fuck is you 6'7" and you can't fucking
I
block?
don't think that nigga named George
Can I-
Kittle. Hold on.
can I-
No,
And
it is George Kittle.
George
for,
Kittle.
for San Francisco for
49ers.
For Niners, yeah. George
I
Kittle.
thought it was Greg Kittle, but it's George Kittle.
It's George Kittle, yeah.
Right. Say your question again.
No, I was just saying, like, I can't wrap my head around motherfuckers that big
Finesse,
who can't block. Like,
finesse.
know
Whole
what I'm
life
saying?
finesse.
yeah,
Spent their whole life being finesse.
right. And you
You get what I'm saying? It was never- Like most of the time when you 6'7" and a lot of the leading up to where you are, if you never really had to be like that, feel like you don't really have to be a blocker for real until you get to college. That's when you start going against those top tier DNs
Yeah, for sure.
where you
I
have to
agree.
actually be physical with the blocking. Like high school,
Yeah, you dominate. Yeah.
you probably out there playing receiver.
Speaking
you
of
ain't
high
even really
school.
playing tight end for real. You out there really playing receiver.
I know y'all seen the kid that's 6'9", 400 pounds. High school, DeSoto in Texas.
Oh, I think I did
like
see that.
for you.
Yeah.
Oh no, that
That was a couple years ago, though, wasn't it?
No, I
No.
think he a junior or a senior this year.
that was
So he
this
just
year.
started getting offers, and they beat Duncanville for the first time in like 6 years or something like
Oh, I
that.
seen them there. They
Yeah.
did lose. I did see
whatever,
it.
but-
Yeah.
No, yeah. dog big as shit.
He big as hell.
But what do
But I
you-
was telling my son, like
but
my
what
son
is
was like,
it?
"You seen him?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Bro, you gotta understand, you playing against high school kids. When you get to the
Right.
next level, he's still growing.
400 pounds ain't gonna
Yeah,
be good for
that's
him.
what I'm saying. Like, and then all that though, when you get to, like you said, you get to college and you playing Aiden Hutchinson and them DNs like that, they fucking block them. You 400 pounds, you gonna run right past your ass. That's how I
That
feel
nigga
about
gonna
it. You know what I'm
finesse you
saying?
to
Like,
death. He
yeah.
gonna left
I
hand
ain't
you and
about to let
swim
you touch
past
me.
you.
Yeah, I ain't gonna touch you. 400
You
pounds.
gonna bear hug me? You can't stop me. If
Yeah.
I'm quick like that,
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's
Especially
that.
they
He
line
gonna have to
him up
lose
at
like
the
at least
top.
100, 200
He
pounds.
was mauling
Yeah,
niggas
he's
though.
6'9".
I
He
get
might
it,
be
but
7 foot
what
by
are
the
you
time
going?
he's in
What are
college.
you? What's the position that you play? Do you play tackle, guard?
No, at that point you need
Because
to
you're
go-
not athletic
No,
if you
no, no,
at
no, no.
400
You can't play
pounds.
tackle, right? That's what I'm saying. I
And
don't-
tackle, like I said, like
Hear me out. At that point, if you say about 6'11" or
He's 6'9" right now. As a junior.
6'9", 400. By the time you get to college, they're gonna shave at least 50 of those pounds
Yeah,
off.
for sure. Yeah, for sure.
And you might hit another growth spurt to where you might be
Like I said,
fucking
he might be
6'11".
7 feet. Yeah, like that's big
okay,
as hell.
so
Take
you
your
so
ass
you
to the motherfucking defensive line
Yeah, Calais
and
Campbell.
go to work.
That's
okay.
Take your ass.
But what if he not aggressive?
Campbell.
Oh no, he definitely.
No, he
If he not
aggressive.
He
aggressive,
played both sides.
Yeah, he aggressive.
I'm saying let's take it away from him. I'm
Right.
just saying, but what if he not aggressive?
Yeah,
Because a lot of people you can be that size and then you get on defense and niggas will block you.
Yeah.
All right. Well, at that point, nigga, you better go and play basketball.
Something.
You can't be
Yeah,
400 pounds.
because
and-
you just
you gotta
stand
definitely lose the weight playing basketball.
Just stand in the paint or something. Or shit, I don't know what the fuck to tell you. This boy got
Come on, let's get to the next one.
That was my point of bringing it up.
But
I
while we
feel like
speaking
he's
of high
too
school
big.
and
You know what I'm
shit
saying?
real quick,
Like
I don't. Did you catch that state championship game, Belleville and Southfield?
I caught
shout out
the,
to A&T.
highlights. I ain't really watched the whole
Shout
game.
out to A&T. We watched it. Hey, listen,
I
we
ain't
did
gonna
the
lie.
pod.
Here we go. Here
We
we
was
go.
pod.
Hold on, before we go deep into it, I gotta shout my little cousin out Bloomfield. He got some offers, so you know
That's what's
they did get put out by South. I mean, it was South. They put out by Southfield. Yeah, so you know
That's
he-
what's up. No,
he's
that's
staying.
lit. Hey, shout out to all the kids that
Yeah.
got offers. If you got offers from that game, then you
Man,
lit.
look, I really wanted Belfield to win, but congrats Southfield. I'm not
Don't
gonna
hate on
take
Isaiah.
that.
Don't hate on Isaiah.
I'm not gonna take
And
that.
my dog threw the buff zone with the extra pair.
With the
Hey,
extra pair, I seen that. Yeah, I seen that.
Shout out
Take
to
that
you.
note off my nigga Isaiah.
Zeke is a hell of an athlete. I ain't gonna
Yeah,
lie.
I like him. That quarterback,
I know
nice.
him. I'm not gonna say I
College
know
gonna
him
be a
personally.
tough spot for him though. Niggas don't want to.
It's
The
gonna
niggas
be-
don't want to hear that, but
It's gonna
it's
be
gonna
a
show
battle.
him. It's gonna show him a
I
different.
mean,
It's gonna show him a different
that's
light.
almost every athlete though, bro. That's when you kind of realize like what you really about for real. Like you said,
I'm gonna say this: when you playing high school and you solid like he is, right? He's still on the smaller side of quarterbacks. We obviously seeing yes, smaller quarterbacks can go crazy in college, right? They can, but he's not the most fleet of foot quarterback. You know what I'm saying? He's a great thrower of the ball. I can give you that. Great thrower. I'm just offering my critiques back.
Yeah.
But in a sense, where do you go for college, right? You playing in a fast-paced offense? Are you gonna play in a hurry-up offense? Are you gonna go try to play real style pro offense?
I'm gonna tell you where you're going right now. He's committed to Kansas.
I was thinking something like that, or
High spread
Louisville,
offense.
or Louisville.
But listen,
Louisville.
that's a high spread offense. Now you
Cincinnati,
go into
something like that.
Now you go into this spread offense. You got to understand the NFL is not a spread offense. It's not. You got to
And
play this pro
I
style
will
offense.
admit,
right.
Kansas don't play that. They're a bad school for football. They're a great school for basketball.
Their football program is
It has
actually
been
getting
coming
a
You
up.
lot
can turn
better.
around. Listen,
They're
turn
getting
it
a lot
around
better.
1,000 times. Kansas ain't being identified.
Yeah, I know what
for
you're
football.
saying. Yeah, they ain't no football school. for
You
sure.
see what I'm
No,
saying?
I get it. I
Kansas
get it.
ain't being identified like, hey, did you see number 88
Right.
over there on Kansas? Like that nigga going crazy. No, nigga, they out there like, hey, did you see number 12 in the basketball team?
Exactly. Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I get you.
So
I agree.
when you looking at that prospect, I feel like, especially with the transfer portal, he'll probably experience that once or twice before you figure
Right.
out where you really want to play.
Yeah.
But you only got 4 years, so you got to figure that out fast.
What?
And you need tape.
what's the name? Bo Nix been playing. That nigga.
Man, I think Bo Nix about
exhausted every year
I
of
think
his
he 30. At this point, I think that
eligibility. He
nigga 30.
can. Shit.
Bo Nix is only
He gonna be
22
Man,
years
Bo Nix- Bo
old.
Nix
Swear to
about
God.
30.
Swear to God.
That's
That nigga-
crazy.
that nigga Bo Nix.
Because I remember he
Everybody-
played for Auburn.
Right.
Yeah, I remember
Everybody-
playing
Sucked that Auburn, then he
Everybody
went
kept
over to
saying,
Oregon.
Everybody kept saying, Man, he was Cam Newton backup. No, he wasn't.
No, yeah, I don't remember
No,
him being that.
he
He
old.
wasn't. Yeah, he wasn't. That was 09. That nigga.
That's why
hell
everybody
no.
think he's that old.
No, I thought that
Barkley,
nigga-
he played,
But he
1
have
year.
been playing for
So
a
did-
minute though.
This is how I'm about to break it down.
This is his 5th year though, ain't it? It's his fifth year
Yeah.
senior, right? Okay.
This how I'm about to break it down for you, right? He came to college football in 2019.
That was on because he was on the Western
Played at
name.
Auburn, right?
He was on the Western name, right? The Netflix series,
The quarterback you shit.
the quarterback you shit.
Yeah, I think he was.
might
The
have-
last, no, it was the
Last-
quarterback you.
No,
No, it was the
quarterback
quarterback
you.
you.
Yeah, quarterback you.
QBU,
They
yeah,
was talking
QBU.
about high school quarterbacks and they transition to
Yeah,
college.
yeah.
So look, he went to Auburn in 2019, right? Started, I want to say, 10 games there. Transferred somewhere. I want to say he went. Did he go straight to Oregon?
He might have.
He probably went straight to Oregon. Played 2020 at Oregon, right? But 2020 was that COVID year.
With the COVID year, right?
You
Yeah.
get an extra year. They gave
Everybody
single player
extra
an
year
eligibility.
Okay, I didn't know that.
Nigga still 45. I don't care.
Oh, he definitely old. He definitely is like. Because I was surprised when he
might
was
have went-
balling. I'm like,
and he
damn, he's
might
still
have
playing
went
college.
2020.
Right.
He
Yeah.
might have went to Auburn that 2020 season.
Right. No, it wasn't 2020 because I remember him
Oh,
playing
let's see.
for.
Oh, Nix
Auburn.
is 23 years old.
Yeah. 22, 23, one of them two.
Let's get his Wikipedia.
He played for Auburn.
Let me pull his Wikipedia.
Because I want to say he didn't go straight to Oregon when he transferred. He went somewhere.
He went somewhere
else.
out there. I
Oh
believe
no,
so,
he
yeah.
did go straight to Oregon. So 2019,
But he sat
went to
behind
Auburn.
somebody though, didn't he?
Right.
He was at Auburn from 2019 to 2021.
Yeah,
He
something
transferred
like
the 2022 season to this year. He played in the Outback Bowl, the Citrus Bowl, and the Holiday Bowl.
Okay.
Yeah, he's still a young quarterback. He's
Oh yeah, and he's
No, I
23
get it.
years old.
It's like
23. That's like
Stetson
niggas
from
graduate high school at
Stetson ain't going
Georgia.
to the league. You see, he didn't go to the league. Right?
Yeah. But I'm just saying as an
No, he
example.
on
It's
somebody
like as
practice
far
squad,
how
I
old he
think.
was. You know what I mean?
Stetson Bennett ain't on nobody practice.
I don't know. Just looking at.
I thought he was on somebody
That shit
practice
be
squad.
crazy too. I don't
Why?
understand how shit like that be happening. Like,
I mean, well, you got to at this point. Why did the Lions draft Hendon
Stetson
Hooker? That
Bennett.
nigga 25.
Stetson Bennett.
I kind of get it because I do like Hendon Hooker though as
Sesame
a prospect. You know what I'm saying? And it's kind of like a Jordan Love situation. You know what I'm saying?
Stetson
if
Bennett,
he willing to do
I got
stuff,
him
something
right.
like that.
He
Right.
26.
He played for the Los Angeles Rams.
Who Stetson?
Yeah.
Okay.
Get the fuck out of here.
Wait, third string.
Oh, he do.
He played college football.
He got drafted in the 4th round, 128. That's terrible.
That ain't bad. 7 rounds in the
They ain't gonna
NFL,
give a
shit.
fuck about
I mean,
that.
for a quarterback, it's definitely terrible. But
I mean, he's a 27-year-old quarterback.
This nigga is on reserve. He on IR already, bro.
that's crazy.
Hey,
This nigga is on a non-football injury, bro. Get the fuck out of here. They is
That's
not
tough.
playing with that nigga, man. That nigga is.
that's tough.
You right.
But shout out to Southfield. Y'all won.
Yeah, I like
They did
that.
their thing.
Zeke played a hell of a game, scored the game-winning touchdown.
Got a lot of ties to
Defense
Southfield,
couldn't get it
too.
done. But highlight of that motherfucking game. It's number 2 for Belleville. This nigga caught a behind-the-back pick.
Oh yeah, I seen
That
that.
nigga
He
tipped
was
that
potting.
bitch, and he went behind his back, took a knee, and caught that bitch. Ball never touched the ground. I said, God damn.
Listen, we was on the middle of the, we was in the middle of the podcast. This nigga was like, "Oh shit, fuck happened."
Right.
He was like, "That nigga just caught that bitch off his back. Look." Niggas in here like,
Damn.
"Damn, he did."
Like,
Crazy.
Yeah.
shout out to that guy. Not Oregon. Belleville gonna make another run. Half their team was juniors.
Okay.
Yeah, that'd be dope. They should be back.
They gonna make another run.
I think I'm going to the state championship next year.
How y'all feel about dude leaving King? I just seen that news.
coach.
He going to East Kentwood.
I think they fired him.
The King fired him.
Yeah, they fired him.
Wow.
Why?
Why? So he won what? 3 state
He
championships
won
over
4
there?
state
4
championships for their
championships.
ass.
Yeah.
But King is king.
What do you know?
Yeah, we know DPS ain't paying no money. We know East Kentwood probably dropped
I mean,
They-
I'm
they
sure
threw
they.
that back.
I'm
They got
sure
the
they
bag
went and
for sure.
paid. I'm sure they went and paid for the full
threw the
championship.
bag.
Right.
No, I'm sure they paid the full championship. You feel me?
Yeah.
Full championships mean a lot. But
Right, yeah.
what I'm saying is, King, what the fuck are y'all
Especially to
doing?
your school legacy, like,
Is Dog still there? Or is this his last year? What's the name?
oh no, it's his last year. I think he going to Oregon
Deontay
next
Johnson?
year. The quarterback.
The quarterback.
Yeah, I
What's his
think
name?
it's either this
about
year or
Dante
next year.
Moore?
He did January.
I mean,
Dante
Dante Moore. I'm sorry. He went to UCLA.
Dante Moore at UCLA right now.
No, the cat who number 1 overall in this class. I think it's this year. He played for King.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken.
He committed to Oregon. Yeah.
It's somebody else.
Yeah, it's a quarterback.
No.
We gotta do our due diligence. Next,
I
I
can't
promise you
remember
about next
who it is.
Tuesday.
King
I'm at it.
quarterback is a freshman.
Okay. So
That
it must
nigga
be
name is
it's
Daryl
somebody
Flemister.
different.
It's
He's a
somebody
fresh-
else.
he's
Then
a
I'm
fresh-
thinking
fresh.
about.
Wow.
It's somebody I'm thinking about. Them niggas is. They
Yeah, it was
lit.
somebody who was number 1 overall in this class or last year class, this class. They was number 1
Oh, it
quarterback.
was Dante.
That
It
was Dante Moore.
Dante Moore.
Last
He went
year.
to Oregon last year.
Last year.
He
Did.
committed
Last
to
year. It was
UCLA.
Okay, okay.
Because he wanted
And
to
that was
play
so
in the Big
stupid.
Ten, and he found out UCLA
He said was going to the Big Ten next year. Yeah, I remember.
And then boom, here go Oregon with we're going to the Big Ten.
Hey, no, I did see that. USC come to the Big Ten too, ain't they? Yeah.
But see, listen, you got to also understand. In that case, you can't really be mad at Oregon for saying that because they only seen USC and UCLA go, and then they was
So
like, "Wait,
is the Pac-12 like depleting?
Yeah, it's only 2 teams.
the Big
left.
Ten going conferenceless."
I mean,
it's gonna be
without
kinda
the,
like-
without
it's gonna be
the
kinda like-
divisions, you mean? Or divisions, yeah.
It's gonna be like division.
We the
It's
last
gonna be
one
like
that
the
got
SEC.
divisions, though, ain't we?
Yeah,
'Cause everybody else just goes for straight up record.
yeah, they
SEC, Big 12.
the whole
all
Pac-12 is depleted because it's only 2 teams left. Everybody else just branched out.
Right, okay.
But I think the Pac-12 getting new teams because it's some teams sliding in because they still got Colorado. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
And then they getting a couple more teams to have to build up that Pac-12 conference schedule. Like you gotta have some
I mean,
teams
like
in
shit.
play.
At this point,
I would definitely don't want Prime in the Big Ten. No.
no. Don't bring him to the Big Ten.
Don't bring Colorado to the Big Ten.
Don't bring him to the Big
no,
Ten.
Y'all already done
Colorado
brought
to
too
the
many
Big Ten.
teams to the Big Ten. Don't bring Prime to. We gonna lose.
Go into the Pac-12.
No,
At this
they
point,
independent. I get what they doing. They never gonna win the championship being this independent route, but that's
Never.
y'all want to. That's what y'all
Yeah,
want to
because
do.
they don't have no conference championship.
But they get them in the schedule. So in that case, shit. Who is number 1? Let's say we play Georgia. We play the top. We
But
can
I
play the
mean,
top 10 schools if we
Outside
want
of
to.
conference, we all make our own schedule.
But we
all
can
these
play.
motherfuckers choose
I can
to
go
go
to the
play,
national. Listen,
Appalachian
no, but
State.
listen.
Yeah,
Our
like-
schedule. Listen, as a Notre Dame team,
Texas this upcoming
Yeah,
season.
they do.
that was-
Listen, but what I'm saying is, as an opening, like with Notre Dame, they schedule is just completely open. They don't have a conference they
Right.
belong to. So I can schedule 1 through 15, or 1 through 9, however many games we play. Like I can schedule all y'all to play us.
Yeah.
If I feel like our team is that great. You know what I'm saying? Like we could win this, we could beat y'all. Like we could beat all these teams. That could get y'all straight to the next championship.
Yeah.
Cause y'all
See,
beat
but
every big, you feel me? Every top school.
I feel like with this that 12 game playoff tree, that's gonna
12-team playoff
change some stuff too.
I think it's gonna make college football whack. Cause then we're gonna end up with a fucking team like
Yeah, you gonna have somebody who won,
have
who
a
was
team
supposed to
like
win.
fucking Washington
Yeah,
without Penix.
I
Jr.
like that though. I ain't
No,
gonna
listen.
lie.
And
I'm with you.
It's the Big Ten.
No, listen.
Washington, yeah, I think it was 14.
I like
yeah.
that's. I mean, they play Michigan State all the year, every year. So it's kind of like, why wouldn't y'all already be here?
And then they play Michigan
Right.
every other year.
You feel them? But we play them damn near every year.
Right.
So they like, why not would y'all not be here? Like we already kind of creating.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And I like this situation because with us going into division play, the only game that's solid is Michigan State, and Ohio State.
Yeah.
Like they got a chance to pick the games that they want to solidify for our, you feel me, out of our conferences.
Right.
That's cool. I'm with that.
Penn
I
State,
don't
too.
want
Penn
to.
State,
Yeah,
Penn
Penn
State,
State
yeah.
and Michigan State. Like I don't want to see us always have to play those schools. You know what I'm saying? Like
No, I
we
like
play
it,
the
yeah.
same schools all the time. Like it get boring. You know what I'm saying? But if
I don't never get bored of whooping Ohio ass 3 years in a row. I ain't gonna lie.
I mean, let's talk about it. It's go time. Let's talk about it. Get to it. Come on.
I ain't gonna tell you a lot about that one.
So college football weekend review, rivalry weekend review. Does it live up to the hype? I say, yeah, it lived up
That's
to the
because
hype.
your
a
team
little bit.
won.
No,
Tell the truth.
It's not
Because your
just
team won,
It's
bro.
not even just because my team won.
Your
It
team
lived up to the
won,
hype.
bro. No, it didn't.
Why? Hold on, let me get there. Let me get you there. So Michigan beats
First of all,
Ohio
you ain't gonna
State.
get me nowhere. You ain't getting me nowhere. Pause. It's crazy. But go ahead.
I fucking hate you. But let's get there.
Let's get to the point.
Michigan beats Ohio State for the third year straight, 30-24. All right, cool. Boom. Washington escapes Washington State. It's a rivalry game.
But that's not that. That's not kind of.
But nigga, they only won 24-21.
Bro, that's not. But listen, all right.
They lived up to the hype.
Hear me out, because this Juan.
Florida State. Florida.
Hold on. Hear me out, Juan. Hear me out, because this Juan don't be listening to me, right?
All right. Here we
Washington beating Washington State. Did you watch that game?
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah.
Was it interesting? Thank you. Florida versus Florida State.
24-14, Florida State.
I mean, it was as
Didn't they quarterback get hurt?
interesting as it could,
like the
interesting as it
Michigan
could
State,
be. You
Michigan
know what I
rivalry.
mean?
It's not.
But I mean, I feel like that's just the past couple of years. Before then, Michigan State had been whooping our ass. What, 5, 6 years?
And they
ago?
don't give that credit to Michigan State on this
know what I'm
podcast. They
saying?
just shit on Michigan State on this pod. You know what I'm
Fuck
saying? They
Michigan
just say
State, but I'm just saying that the truth is the truth. Like at the end of the day, before
I'm
the
with it.
Mel
If you a Michigan fan, I'm not mad at you
Yeah.
for
Shit
saying
on
fuck Michigan State.
Right.
though.
But what I'm saying
I ain't
is
even shitting on
they don't
Michigan
put
State,
that
like-
respect on State for holding it down for the conference.
Right.
We the first team in the Big Ten to go to the playoff. The playoff was created. We had the best record.
type shit. I
We
remember,
ran
yeah.
straight there and we
They
lost.
had,
Yeah, we got our ass
Bell,
kicked.
They had Javid Bell. I mean, what's his name?
No, we
Bell.
had our quarterback was
Well, they had,
motherfucking Connor Cook. We had Le'Veon.
Yeah, Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah,
Le'Veon Bell. Yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Like niggas don't put that respect on us. Then we came back with K9. Like our teams has always been built different ways. You get what I'm saying? But we gotta have that run game, and that's just Michigan State. That's just me
I
complaining.
get it. I respect Michigan State. Like if they going against anybody else,
And that's how I feel about Michigan.
You know what I'm saying? They going
Like,
against anybody else,
I hate to see
but-
y'all lose to Ohio. Like
Yeah, hell no.
to me, I don't want. I want to see it because I love to see the sadness of everybody around. Like if Michigan State didn't beat Ohio State, I want to see everybody else beat.
Right.
I don't care. It's just my secret.
Right.
Let me tell the truth. I just want to see everybody else press. If we didn't beat y'all, then all right, fuck y'all. I want
Right.
to see everybody sad. They need to be the best team.
Right.
We don't want to lose to the worst team.
Right, I get it, yeah.
And then here now, Michigan is the team. We lost to Michigan, so hey, be the best
Right.
team. But where it hurts my feelings is, and tell me if I'm wrong. We lost to Michigan last year. Y'all beat Ohio State last year. We ran with this. Y'all undefeated. Y'all won the Big Ten championship. We stunned. We run like bitch. Whoa! Flags
Yeah,
everywhere.
it's popped by
Big
TCU.
blue, and then here come TCU.
See, but I feel like I said, go back to what I said earlier. Coaching played way more of a factor in college than in doing professional sports.
So you think Jim blew that game?
No, I feel like they had a better game plan. They watched a little bit more film than them niggas watch.
Can I tell you? Can I tell you some real shit? No, listen. Can I tell you some real shit? You want me to tell you what niggas told me all through the week? Niggas was like, man, ain't no way in hell TCU gonna run that 3-3-5 on us and make us. We gonna get in the regular eye. We gonna run the ball. We gonna go crazy.
It was me. I
Look,
said
it wasn't just him. It wasn't just him. That's why I said niggas was telling me because I would have just said Warren.
Yeah.
No, it was niggas saying we gonna run them out that
I'm gonna keep it
3-3-5.
100. I was worried about it the whole time.
I told niggas, have you ever seen a 3-3-5 stop a run defense? Stop a run offense? You know how I stop it? Because they put speed on it. And them
Exactly.
linebackers
The
that
linebacker
step
spots
back
really
in the
safeties.
Oh my God. Now you put speed out there, and now your little running back that's trying to run to
It's
the
so funny you said that. I was trying to run that defense with the Steelers. And niggas shot me down. They wanted to run 6'2". I said, bro, we got all small, fast niggas, bro. Actually, I wanted to run 4-3-5.
Hey, since we're talking about this,
You know what I mean?
my defense had no listen.
4-2-5, I mean, you know what I'm saying?
I was the DB's coach for the 10U, right? For 10U, right? I threw out this random comment. Hey, we should run the 4-4, right?
Right.
Let's run this safety in the box. We'll kill niggas for this. We ran it, and then I got suspended, right? Soon as I got suspended, these niggas started running the 4-3, 4-5, 52,
When I was
68.
coaching, I was trying to
What
get
the
them to
fuck are
run-
y'all doing,
I was
bro?
trying to get them to run the 4-2-5. Trying to break it down to them that ain't shit but a 4-4 with speed on the outside. You know what I'm saying? So it's essentially a 4-4 that we running. It's just that we can audible out of shit way easier.
And if I need to audible in a pass situation where you think I have a run defense out here, if I
Right.
need to audible, I have two safeties out here that actually are tacklers who can play the run and play coverage.
Right.
So even if they not the greatest coverage
Yeah,
guys,
it don't matter. They playing linebacker.
thank you.
Yeah.
Come
They playing
on,
linebacker.
man.
That
Where else
that's
he
what
at
you
when I
looking
needed
for.
him? I
me.
That's what
Then
you looking
makes this
for.
Conversation makes sense.
But
'Cause
at
you
the
niggas
same
didn't
time,
understand what I was saying.
you know what I'm saying? Like you say,
Don't say
all
nothing
respect to
to
Coach
them
Juan.
niggas.
You know what I'm saying? A lot of people like him is so used to running what they used to running. You feel me? It's like, you know what I'm saying? We gonna do what we used to doing. There's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Because if it work, it work. You say y'all won championship, so if it's working somehow, some type of way it's working.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? So I ain't gonna sit here and act like what you saying is wrong. You feel me? But at the same time, I feel like a lot of the times when you come to young kids in football, it's the coaching.
I promise you, it's the coach
was.
no,
It's
listen,
the
I'm not
coaching.
gonna
You
lie.
know what I'm saying?
it's the
Like,
coaches
I ain't
that
gonna lie.
it's the coaches that they relate to.
I
They're
ain't gonna lie,
willing
when
to do
when
more
you was
for
out
them.
there,
Yeah.
man, you was chopping it up. You like, man, I'm trying to run the 4-2-5 and
Yeah.
or 4-4, and they just want to go 6 on the line.
they want to go 6'2", 5'3" type shit. Like,
Boy, I'm
yeah.
talking about we was tearing their ass up talking
Yeah.
about their ass. Like, Eric, like, no,
I know.
see this shit.
I know. I
shit.
used to be able to look back and see y'all niggas
And
like,
listen, and
I
this is
already
what-
know.
Like,
Listen, and this was used to hurt my feelings when it came to that. Like when niggas used to be like, let's run the 53 or the 6'2". I used to say, listen, that's cool. That's a fucking goal line defense. I'm not on the fucking goal line, bro.
And then we not playing PAL 15 years ago, bro.
Come
We
on.
was playing PAL.
And I understand.
These
I
motherfucking
understand.
Rams sitting back there with that quarterback they had that year.
Listen, and I
Beat us
get it.
all
Listen,
all
and I
passing
get
play.
it. Y'all always feel like nobody is gonna throw the ball at you, right? But let's just so happenly think that if they do try it, we're prepared for it.
Exactly.
You get what I'm saying? I can
They
never
gonna try it in today's game. They trying it. They trying it.
tight end pop
When we was
passes,
coming up, you already knew every play was a run play.
run play, and then
Like-
you get run. It was. I'm gonna tell you the game. When we was coming up, it was run play action, run play action.
Right.
Spread if you didn't get your runs off. If you was 2-3, if you was 3rd and 13, 2nd and 13,
Right.
then you gonna go try to throw the ball. Now you
Right.
trying to throw the ball, and really it wasn't a
Maybe a
throw.
barbecue screen or something like that.
I would say it was a quarterback like draw, or it was
Right.
like a quarterback run, a power, or something like that. So you
Facts.
can get that, like you get that
18
illusion. Yeah, it was like
well,
you
it's a
get,
pass, but it
yeah,
ain't.
it's like
Yeah,
really
like,
a run,
yeah. Yeah.
but you giving that illusion that you're gonna pass the ball. But if he get around the corner, what your quarterback is thinking, like if I get around the corner and then he run the out route, I could throw them the ball if everybody collapsed to me.
Right.
That's what you telling him. All right, boom. But this ain't that. So let me put my favorite safety, who led the team in Juan, tell me if I'm tripping. My DBs led the team in turnovers and touchdowns on defense. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because we played the 4-4 and my best safety knew we had a sync to where he would look at me and I didn't have to say anything. Hey, go get him. And that nigga will go get the ball. Like, no, hey, he'll look at me and be like, can I? And I'll be like, no, stay home. Go get the, and he'll get an interception. He'll be looking, he'll come over and look at me and be
Yeah.
like, cause nigga, I'm seeing it.
Right,
I
exactly.
can call this play. One thing about it, two things for sure is, as an adult, when you watching other adults call the plays, you coaches over there, let me tell you about these dads. Cause you niggas ain't coaches. You niggas is dads.
Yeah, that's all they
You
do.
niggas are fathers.
Yeah.
You fathers, you gotta stop playing Madden when you call your plays. Stop playing.
Hey, I said the
fucking
same
Madden
exact shit. I
when you
swear to
call your
God.
plays.
I
Cause
swear
I
to-
see this shit coming a mile away. I see this shit coming.
Marv, man.
Listen, I
Man.
see this shit coming a mile away, bro. That little tight end, that little reverse. I see this shit when you line up the motion, nigga. It's on Madden. It's the exact.
Yeah.
You running the exact same
You
play
run the
that is
same
on
man,
Madden.
yeah.
So
Come on, bro.
And it's not.
And you doing it with 13. I mean, with 6-year-olds.
Right.
It's
So
not,
he not gonna run the play the way that it's supposed
Exactly.
to be ran.
It's not,
Exactly.
it's not the shit on my nigga Marv's shoes, but you just brought up my nigga Marv with that comment.
I mean,
Like,
I wasn't even shitting
Dog,
on Marv. I was shitting on these
I
real
coach
niggas
with
that.
Marv. I coach with Marv. I love Marv to death.
dog offense, because we was looking at the offense too. It wasn't just the defense. We was looking at the offense too. This when I was on Lante's staff.
Yeah,
on
I
TV,
remember,
the year
yeah.
we won a ship. We looking at this shit like, bro, Marv, dumb down the offense.
Yeah, he making it too advanced. I said it
It's
to him
too
so many
complicated
times.
for these little 8-year-olds and
Exactly.
7-year-olds to understand this shit.
That's when we
Dumb
was
it
at
down.
gyms
Bro,
that year.
you
We was
can't.
still
You
7 and
can't.
8.
You can't.
Still
You
7
can't
and
tell a
8-year-olds
kid.
together.
You can't ask a fucking 7-year-old. One that when they go to school, these niggas are still coloring.
No, you
They coloring.
can, but you can't if you don't teach. If you don't even teach it to them. You know what I'm
Hear
saying?
me out.
Like
Just
run it down to them. Like
I get it. Even if you tell them 1,000 times, this is what you need to do. They still gonna fuck it up because they coloring when they go to fucking school, bro. They're coloring.
Right.
They still can't even color in the line. Nigga, they need
That's
to
a
run
fact.
23s, 24s,
for sure.
pitches, sweeps, tosses. That's all they need to know. And maybe a tight end pop pass here and there. Yeah, tight end pop pass here and there. Quarterback draw, shit like that.
Right.
When you go fucking
make it too advanced.
when you go outright tight end, outright 24 jet sweep, nigga, they looking at you confused when you went jet sweep. They don't. What the fuck is a jet sweep,
Right,
bro? Oh, that's when you motion. That's when you motion around. Now you got this nigga running behind the running back. He behind him. He's supposed to run straight down the line. Now you in the game like, hey, no, go straight down. Now you telling these niggas to play.
Now you confused everything.
Come on, bro. Y'all make that shit too advanced for fucking 6-year-olds.
No, I agree. And I feel like that was
the coaches who, in the middle of the play, if your receiver check on the line and he check off the line and the formation is straight, it's not an illegal formation, and you yelling at him, no, go to the other side, and now the ref counting down, you like, no, line up right here, no, go right here,
Right.
flag. Come on, man, like, stop that.
He's 6.
Yeah, exactly.
Stop that.
That nigga don't even know how to tie shoes for real.
Yeah, and
He's
like,
6. You cannot ask him to motion from one side of the field to come up and make sure he check with the ref.
Our only problem we had with 8U that year is y'all practice right across from us. We just looking at it like they got the practice. They went straight into running plays. They ain't do no drills. Straight into running plays.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
I'm gonna keep it all the way 100 because I'm gonna tell y'all anything that I say to y'all right now, I done said to the people I was on staff with. You feel me?
Straight to running
Bro,
plays.
I don't play no favoritism shit. I don't give a fuck if your son want a 4.25. You feel me? If that nigga don't run to the gate and touch that bitch, he ain't playing for me. I don't give a fuck.
Can you give me some respect? Can you give me my respect?
I don't give a fuck because like
That's what it was.
Hey, listen.
I don't like that shit.
I'ma
bro.
tell you this.
I don't like
This
that
is
shit.
me.
I don't like that favoritism
This is me
shit.
being me.
Listen, I, that year you talking about, my son was on that team that year, right? One day we left practice. He said, "Dad." Everybody looked at him and said, "That's your daddy?" Because there ain't no favoritism over here, nigga. They ain't no using even my son. I don't give a fuck about you being my son, nigga. I'm gonna do you the same way coach did me when I was playing football.
Bye.
You ain't gonna run.
Bye. Oh, listen, let me tell you what I implemented at the end of the season. I implemented this little small thing. I was coached by a dude that used to make us hold hands when niggas fight. Right? Had a couple
Same
fights
thing.
at the end of my
Same
season.
way.
We both implemented that. We both did it. Because we looked at each other like, yeah, y'all niggas hold hands.
Right, right.
Take off.
Hold hands and hit the gate.
And y'all need to hold hands all the way to the gate, and back.
Right.
Like, and niggas, and the
we
reason
watch.
I'm doing this is because y'all brothers. Y'all need to understand that y'all are real brothers. Like, I get it. Like, y'all not blood brothers, but y'all brothers when y'all put these uniforms on.
Exactly.
You gotta be able to go to war for that nigga next to you. You gotta trust him next to you. 2, while y'all holding hands, I want y'all to understand to stop fucking fighting with each other. Fight the enemy, which is the opposite team. It's not y'all. Y'all gonna have those spats at practice. I understand it. It's young niggas. Y'all just gonna have disagreements. But in the process, understand who you can go to war with and who you can't go to war with. You get what I'm saying?
Exactly,
So we know. When you know, like, as a player, like, bro, you been on that field, bro, when you knew, like, nigga, I can go to war with dog.
Right.
Like, I don't care what go on, nigga. Me and him done got into a scrap in the lunchroom. I know, nigga, on the field, he gonna go crazy.
Right, yeah.
Nigga say something sideways, nigga, I know who gonna ride. I know the first nigga that's gonna throw the punch.
Right.
Like, even if it ain't me, I know my crazy teammate.
Right.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I gotta grab him first. Like, let me grab him first so I don't get him. He might be the best player.
Right.
But he gonna go. So I gotta make sure once some shit get fouled, I gotta make sure I get him.
Right.
Like, hey, come here, bro.
Exactly.
Get you a little water. Here, come here. Talk to me. Do something.
Right.
Because I don't want you to get kicked out this game.
Yeah.
Let them niggas get kicked out. They ain't really that important. We need to ride. You know what I'm saying? Like, we need to go forward in this game. Now, when we go to shake hands, if you sock a nigga when we shake hands, I ain't mad. Hey, this game I can't control. But this one, we got to win right now. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's where I was with the, you know what I'm saying, holding hands. Y'all niggas need to be brothers. Y'all niggas need to just understand what life is, bro. For real.
I agree.
Like, you can't
I
do
agree,
that.
bro. And I'm gonna keep it 100. When I meet other people, other grown men, when I grow up, bro, I can tell they play football or not. Like, you know what I'm saying? I mean, our era
Basketball
was,
players definitely show
yeah,
themselves quick.
it's different. You feel me?
They
It
definitely
was
show themselves
totally
very
different.
fast.
You know what I'm saying? Like I say, like when I was coaching, bro, I don't play the favorite like that favoritism shit. I don't play that shit. I don't give a fuck. And my son was the best D lineman that year on that team outside of junior. You remember the junior that went to the Spartans or whatever? Outside of that,
He came back.
He came back. Okay, I don't know. I ain't been in the round,
Right.
but
Yeah,
outside of him,
he came back like
that year, my son won
Week
Mr. All Around.
3.
He played guard, tackle, DN, nose tackle. He played every position on O-line and D-line. You know what I'm saying? And like I say, they didn't even know he was my son until one day he called me dad.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, 'cause I don't play that 50
And
shit.
it's crazy, like nigga, you in practice.
You know what I'm
you
saying?
be like,
Like-
don't call. You ain't got to call me coach at practice. Like,
Right.
You be trying your hardest. Like,
Yeah.
really low key, call me coach.
Right.
When we at practice, because I faced that same situation.
Yeah.
My son wasn't as good as everybody. This is his first
Right.
year coming out there, and he wanted to experience what you know what I'm saying, what was going on. So I was kind of reluctant because I'm telling him, I'm like, bro, as your dad, nigga, I'm a different type of like guy. I'm cool, laid back,
Exactly.
chill. You know what I'm saying? We can vibe. But as your coach, I gotta treat you this way.
Totally different,
And
yeah.
I definitely was never one of them coaches. Like even when I brought him around, I was never one like when niggas used to, you know, tell him what to do or whatever. Like I'm never one of them coaches. Like man, don't talk to my son like that. Like
No, hell no.
oh nigga, coach him. You feel me? Especially nigga, this is goddamn. Like
Right.
Cuss
nigga,
his ass out.
coach
Man,
this
what?
nigga because
Kim, what the fuck is you doing?
you
My man.
asked for this.
My man, we just
You-
told you.
you asked
in
for
cover
this.
2,
Right.
you got this.
You feel me?
right
I
here.
didn't ask for you to
all
be
of
here
this.
because I know I didn't give you this game at 8 and
Right.
7 and 6. I didn't let you play this game at that time.
Yeah.
So you coming in late where these kids been playing,
since they
their
was
whole
6.
life.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? They only know football.
Right.
So you need to catch up. And if you need to catch up, I can't be the one to catch you up.
Yeah, because I'm gonna be frustrated with you type shit. Yeah.
No, I'm not gonna be too frustrated.
That's
with
what I'm
you.
saying, me personally.
You
That's
gonna
all.
look at me as an evil human being.
yeah.
Because
Like,
I'm not gonna want you to fuck up. I'm gonna want you to know, like,
Like
nigga,
this ain't the- this
I
ain't
don't
the
want to
same
repeat.
nigga I call pops at the crib.
You feel me? Like when
This
we
ain't
go
him.
home, dog, feed me. We cool. We can shake hands. We play 2K together. We Madden. You feel me? We watch football together. But when we at practice, I don't know who this nigga is.
Totally different.
Like this nigga tell me to run. Like my son wouldn't run. I'm like, no, gang, nigga, get up off.
taking you
No, nigga, move.
Yeah, I'm
like
holding my son to a-
like
to a
no,
higher
nigga,
standard.
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
I ain't-
I'm gonna overwork you
Yeah.
than them. Cause I want you to be great. I want them to be great too. Like I don't want to mishap them to not be great. But if they lacking, I can't be mad at them because this is what their parents is paying for. This is where their parents need to come in and make them have to be better.
I'm gonna keep it real. It's one of the main reasons why I like the Steelers organization because I do feel like overall as an org, we don't really do that. Like we develop kids, we get them kids and they don't know nothing. And by the end of the year, they can run the whole everything down to you. You know what I'm saying? So
They
that's
can
why
at
I
least
really
play the
like
game.
the Steelers organization where it's like, don't get me wrong, me every org you gonna have them good top kids where you know who the best and you know who the top player on the team, whatever. That's part of team sports. But I feel like as an org, it ain't no like where it's like, okay, we gonna still put the time in where I'm gonna talk to the 7-year-old, same way I talk to the 8-year-olds. Even though I know they ain't gonna get in until we up 30. I'm still gonna coach them up though. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking
I'm
Little
still
League, Trey.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm still coaching
We
them up.
talking Little League, but listen, and this is my coach right here. This is my coach right here. So look, like we was talking about the hand holding thing. Trill, tell him, you know, this is the guy that implemented
the
that.
shit you made
Right.
us do.
You feel me? And it was crazy
I
because
fuck
like,
with you, Trey. I don't know you yet, but I'll meet you one day.
hey, listen, the crazy part about
Listen,
it,
talk shit to you now,
hey, listen,
motherfucker.
the crazy part about it though
Making
is,
me hold hands with you.
listen, but the crazy part about it though is, it was like when you came back around after holding hands, like y'all niggas was really, y'all
Yeah,
could be
you
as
got an
mad as you want.
understanding of what was going on for real.
But
too.
y'all, when y'all got back to the field, it was like, all right, let my hand go. Like that whole run around, nigga. Think about like the run to do a mile. Like our track was a mile long.
Right.
You feel me? By the time you got back around for real, and you
Yeah,
really
you
got
had
back
time
to the
to
field.
think for real,
You
yeah.
really, y'all niggas was over there being friends. Y'all niggas was at the top of the hill being friends. Y'all was talking about something totally different. Y'all was like, man, my bad. Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? Because it's a field thing. It's just a game, bro. Like we friends regardless.
Right, like,
Like,
hey.
you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Holding hands running. I mean, you did that homework from Islam.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, I need that. I need that. Let me see that.
and that's where I feel like a lot of kids in this day and age they miss that because parents run to the aid. It's like when you being hard on their kids, they run to their oh, don't be hard on my kid. No, nigga, move
Parents is
your
crazy
dumb ass
nowadays.
out the way. Because when you play, and my argument to most parents is when your kid, when you play sports, especially for dads that come out here, hey, when you play sports, was your coach nice to you? Tell me if your coach said anything nice to you. If your coach was
Hell no.
At the
if
end
your
of the
coach
season,
walked up,
at the end of the season, that was it.
listen, the beginning of the season and the end of the
I
season.
know.
Yeah.
When he
I'm not-
introduced himself
I'm not
and when he was
scared.
walking off your exit interview.
Right.
I ain't
Come on.
scared to admit it. When I played for the Steelers A team, right? Head coach at Belleville High School right now, Coach Norman. He was my A team coach for the Steelers. I had Coach C. He coached at Persian. I had Coach Knight. He coached at Persian. I had a couple more coaches. Coach DJ, I don't know where the fuck he at. Had another little light-skinned coach. I don't know where the fuck he at.
Right.
And I had another coach. But all of them niggas, they rocked with us. They fucked with us. But when you was on bullshit, they was gonna tell you. My nickname for the Steelers when I played, because you know the Steelers is Grant for giving niggas nicknames.
Right.
My nickname for the Steelers A team, they called me Suge Knight. When I was on my shit, I was Suge.
Right.
When I was on bullshit, hey Gladys, what the fuck you on today? I was Gladys Knight at that point. Like, oh, no,
Type
wait a
shit.
minute. Hold on. No, fuck that.
That's- hey.
Rest in peace, my nigga Hollywood, right?
Right. Yeah.
We going over kickoff, kick return. We got enough to do the full 11-11. Man, I was, boom, just bullshitting. They like, Gladys, stop bullshitting me, man. I'm like, oh, who the fuck is Gladys, nigga? That's not my name. You gonna call me Juan or you gonna call me Suge? Pick one.
Right.
Niggas, I just kept bullshitting. Gladys, all right, I got something for y'all ass. Rest in peace, my nigga Hollywood. But I was on kickoff too. Ran down, smacked his ass. They was like, "Now there goes Suge." I'm like, "Yeah,
Right.
that's what I thought, nigga."
But see, to me, I always feel like football to me is a very violent game. You get what I'm saying? So one thing we can't be mad at our players about as coaches, we can't be mad at them sometimes for taking maybe a small play off.
Yeah.
If you make them play every fucking position on the field, nigga, I'm gonna lack somewhere.
Right.
I'm tired at some point of the game.
agree.
Like I am.
Because
I am exhausted at some point in this game. Like, I can't lie to you. I want to play it, but I can't. If I come to you and be like, Coach, can you put somebody else on kickoff?
Right.
You going to be like, nigga, no. Nigga, this is an important kickoff. I need you to be out there. But then it'd be like, all right, on kick receive. Coach, put somebody out there for me. No, nigga, I might need, you might be one of my best receiving blockers. You know what I'm saying? Or you might be the best returner. Like, it could just be what it is. It's like, you don't get a break. Now you got to go play offense. So I just returned the ball for 45 yards. Now I got to run down. I'm not even going to get off the field. I got to hand the ref the ball and walk to the huddle.
Right.
Catch my breath at the same time. I don't go get the walk like everybody
I
else.
can't even get a shot at Wall.
You get what I'm saying? I don't get no water for a play. You ain't gonna send another running back over here for me for at least a play. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got a 28 dive first down running back that's gonna come in real fast, give me a break real fast. Let me catch a squig of water
Right.
so I can catch my breath real fast. No, it's go back out here. Now you
I
want me to
feel
run
like
hard.
that kind of fall back on the coaches though. You know what I'm saying? Because
I agree.
we need to start coaching up them kids that's not as good to play them plays.
Facts.
To give him that time off. You know what I'm saying? I mean, don't be wrong. We might have players.
You got a
that we
running
know
back room, bro.
Gonna run both sides of the ball, but if we can give him only have to play both sides of the ball half of the game, the second half, then that gives him way more energy to do what we need him to do.
To me, I feel
know
like
what I
you
mean?
got a
So
running
it's
back.
like-
You got a running back room, bro. When you break off into positions, it ain't just one running back.
Right.
He ain't everywhere. This one
Exactly.
kid is not playing in every. He not going to individuals with everybody, bro. He got to go to one individual group.
And that's why I feel like the year that we did have that success when I was coaching with them, when we had Jaleel and Bryce. That's the reason why. Because we had two players you had to worry about. It wasn't just the one player.
Now.
I can put him at Z.
No, fuck that.
No,
Hold on.
no.
You
know
shut
what
the
I'm saying?
fuck up.
Like-
You shut the
Tell him how I turned Jaleel into the greatest thing that ever touched
The
the
player
field.
he was talking about was Jaleel.
Oh, for real?
On 9U.
That's crazy.
That's my guy.
Yeah.
Like
Two.
shit. I was
I
Jaleel
don't-
coach for the past 2 years.
Right.
Now listen. Now let me tell you how I met. Now let me tell you.
When we went to when we went to Sound Mind and they got away from
Right.
7 and 8, which is D team, we
Yeah,
went
to 7, 8,
6U,
9,
7U, 8U, 9U. And I stayed on 9U. Coach 9U. Why
Right.
11U moved up and won the championship. I should be a 2-time champion back to back.
Yeah.
Now, let me tell you how I met Jaleel, right? My mans came home, like, bro, you need to coach with me. I need help with
needed
my
a DB
DBs.
coach. I
need help with my DBs, bro. I need you to come coach. I'm like, man, nah, like, I don't really want to do that. He like, all right, bet. Came home, asked me again. He like, man, he like, this what I'm gonna do. He like, come to the 707 with me. We in the hood today. Come to the 707. I'm like, all right, bet. I go to the 707. I meet Jaleel. Yeah, I meet Jaleel. Lou out there going crazy on Jaleel. He's slanging Jaleel all around, calling him a bum, like going crazy on him. Not saying that Jaleel, I mean, he felt this way about his son because his son, but he's trying to be a coach and a dad at the same time. It's kind of tough. I get it.
It is.
So Jaleel, Shayna on the sideline. She gave him some water. She's shitting on his shoes too. Jaleel crying right now at this point. So I'm just standing on the sideline. I ain't saying nothing to nobody. Nobody know who I am. None of the coaches, only Juan.
Right.
They on offense. I walk over to Jaleel. He's sitting on the knee. I'm like, yeah, hey, I'm like, hey gang, I heard you was the best player on the team. Like, he like, I am. But he crying, he mad.
Right.
I'm like, well, y'all on offense and I don't see you out there, so you clearly can't be the best player on the team. And your team's struggling right now, so long story short, I just gave him some game. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, you should wipe your face, go out there and play. He just mad. He looking at me. He don't know who I am. I'm just talking to this nigga. He like, Shayna and Lewis looking dead at me, like staring at me.
Now, what you don't know is why they was looking at you, because I was away from you.
Right.
Them niggas looking at me like, who's dog?
Fuck is this nigga?
I said, don't worry about it. That's the DB coach I hired. DB coach I hired.
I'm not saying, I'm just talking to Jaleel, literally having a conversation with him. I'm like, all right, you the best player on the team, just go show me you the best player on the team. I'm like, go over there, Coach Lou. Stand by the coach, tell him put you in the game right now and go be great. He's like, all right, bet. Run over there. Literally, he put his gloves back on, he run over there. He run over there. Lou put him in the game. He called I don't forget the play. Jaleel is running the fly, though, at this point. He run the fly, catch touchdown. He greedy in at this point, right? I don't say nothing. I just look at him, point at him, he point at me. I'm like, you feel me? Keep working. Let's see it. They go on defense. Jaleel catch a pick. First play, pick. Point at me, I point back. I see you. I'm watching now. I'm really watching you now.
Right.
Let me see what you do. They go back on, you feel me? They doing their little plays. Whoop, whoop. You get another pick. Take that bitch back. I'm like, okay, showing me something now. He greedy and now he all up and down the field. Shayna going crazy. Lou looking crazy. He's smiling ear to ear. I'm like, they go on offense. Catch the touchdown. They go on defense again. He catch the pick. Nah, I'm standing in the end zone. I'm standing by the end zone. He walking towards the end zone. He catch the interception to win the game. That nigga walk past me like, low five. I'm like,
Told you
but I don't know. I didn't know. I literally didn't know this kid. And that was the difference of what made me be like, you know what I'm saying? So from that day, like that day forward, I didn't ever go back to none of the practice. I was just like, I showed up that day, didn't show. So these niggas get drunk, go to Fridays, Lou called.
We went to Buffalo Wild.
Buffalo Wild, wherever they go.
Yeah,
have a coach meeting. Lou called me like, man, come on, bro, pull up, whoop, whoop, show up to practice, whoop, whoop. All right, bet. You called me, I'm in the car chilling. You called me, I'm coming. All right, bet, boom. Pull up to practice, first day, Jaleel recognized me. He looking at me like, I'm looking at him, he looking at me, I'm like, what up? You all right? He like, what up? Like, he cool. First day I meet Benny, Trey, Chase, all of the team basically.
Yeah.
But these all become my little homies. You get what I'm saying? And every
Chase
kid,
my little dog. For
listen,
real.
every kid on that team. No, listen, every kid on that team, from AJ on down, really became my little niggas. But Benny became like my adopted child, bro.
And when we got Benny, bro, Benny couldn't even run down the field, bro.
And Benny is a dog now.
I could believe it.
Oh no, Benny Benny get active.
Can you
Hey,
tell her who
listen.
made Benny get active?
Benny wasn't even
I
running
give
down
you
the
that.
field, bro.
Benny get active.
For real.
When I say they don't even call this nigga Bernard no more. They call this nigga Breezy. The way this nigga just
Say,
straight to it.
that's what's up. I love to see.
And
shit
you want me
like
to tell you why it started? Me and Benny used to have, me and Bernard used to have so many back and forths, bro. I used to call him a punk, like go crazy on him, right?
And
He used to be like,
you know how Bernard attitude was.
listen, and Benny,
Nigga,
I don't
you a
care,
punk.
right? You know, I don't care. Ooh, but I don't want to play. Ooh, but I used to be like, you sound so much like me, bro. Like you
Right.
really just, and you don't get it. But I used to have to prove to Benny, like, look, bro, just do this. I used to be like, Benny, do this for me one time. If it don't work, we'll go with what you want to do. And he'd be like, all right, it'll work. And he'll look at me, and I'd be like, all right. Then the playoff game happened. This nigga Benny had like what 7, 8, 9 solos. He was counting them bitches through the game.
He like, yeah.
He running off the field like I got another one. I'm like,
But
and
that playoff game was so crazy though.
nigga was hey, listen, if we'd have won the playoff game, Benny would have won MVP because
I
he
had
had the
to
most
scheme
tackles.
that shit so man.
Man,
That's what's up, though.
all right,
man.
come on. What's the next one?
But shit, we're just gonna run through these and get to the championship weekend. Just to go back to the scores real quick, Michigan win 30-24, Washington 24-21, Florida State 25-15, Alabama with another class.
That was a crazy game right there.
Alabama won.
Alabama won the last game of
I gotta go back and
the
watch
last play of the game, bro.
I gotta go back and watch
Go.
it.
Georgia defeats Georgia Tech 31-23. All right. Championship weekend. No,
that was
31-23. Yeah, 31-23.
What I can say I'm happy about, I'm happy Iowa is at least ranked. So
It don't really-
we
but
should beat
listen.
them. It should mean something. You know
But
what I'm
listen,
saying?
okay, now hear me out. Prepare for the next question, but hear me out. Do you really think Iowa is going?
No, but I mean,
Do
I
they-
feel
do they
like
pose a real
as far
threat?
as the playoff implications, I feel like it means more that we beat a ranked team than, like you said, somebody playing in a different conference that's playing a conference championship versus a team who's not ranked.
I mean, well, shit,
know what I mean?
all the conference games are. All the
That's what I'm saying. I feel like if we would have to play an Iowa team that's not ranked or a Wisconsin that's not ranked, it wouldn't mean shit that we
Right.
blow them out 45
To zip.
You know what I'm saying? Or 45-7. You know what I'm
And they
saying?
ranked in the top 20.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
It's
it
not
give
top
us.
10.
Are you scared that Iowa could possibly upset y'all?
No.
No, hell no. I'm scared. I feel like it's gonna be a closer game than what people think it's gonna be, though. Honestly,
Do you? So in that case, in that aspect of what you
Why I
feel,
say? Oh,
do you? I'm saying in that aspect of saying that it could be a closer game. Do you feel like that could potentially lead to upset? Because we got to talk about the turnover
no, I don't
machine
think it's
that
gonna be
JJ
that
McCarthy
close.
is.
I don't think it'll be that close where it's gonna be like
14.
one score game at the end of the game. I feel like it's gonna be like, well, you probably feel like it should be like 45-21. It might be 28 to 21. You know what I'm saying? It might be a one score game.
I
At
had
the
a
end
close
of the game
game against Maryland.
Yeah,
though.
at the end of the game, but I feel like it's like, you know what I mean? If we blow them out, it mean more because they rank. You know what I mean? And then
follow.
even if it's a close game, you kind of give them the credit because they ranked.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
The
like
numbers
either
make
way,
it
yeah,
valid.
I feel like the rank give it more
A little
when it comes
bit more.
to like choosing them top 4 teams for the playoff. Because
Well,
I
Michigan
don't feel
number
like
2.
Ohio should have been 2 and we should have been 3. Cause they almost got their ass popped by was that Penn State? They won the last play of the game.
But then you got to think
we
like they
blew
beat
Penn State
teams
the
like
fuck
they,
out, so-
but they beat more ranked. They beat a ranked team more.
Yeah, they
more than y'all, 'cause they beat
had
Notre
a
Dame.
harder schedule.
Yeah, they had Notre Dame. though.
But when
And
you
that's
look
why I
at
don't feel like.
the Penn
That's
State
why I
game-
feel like. But they beat Penn State.
barely though.
I mean,
we beat
they
Penn
still was
State.
ranked though. That was a ranked game.
Yeah, I mean, but we beat Penn State convincingly.
They weren't. They
They
already
didn't
had
beat
that
Penn
loss,
State
but they
convincingly.
already had that loss though.
Yeah, I get it.
If they was undefeated coming in there and y'all beat, if y'all would have played Penn State
Penn
first,
State, right, exactly. First, I get it.
then
Yeah,
it
I
makes
get that.
more
Yeah.
sense. But they played them first. They beat them in a close game, and then y'all come through and stomp them. It's kind of
Right.
like they already lost, so that y'all kind of had the blueprint to stomp
Exactly.
them.
Yeah.
And I mean, then y'all beat Ohio State. It means something that y'all beat Ohio State, but to me, I feel like it's gonna be a tough sell to say that y'all are going to just. I don't know. I feel like they setting y'all up to play the best team, so it's gonna look like Michigan and Georgia.
Yeah.
So can y'all beat Georgia? Is really the
It's
real
really
question.
the question.
It's the real question.
I agree.
That's the real question.
So
I agree.
Here we go. Championship weekend. We got Oregon at Washington for the Pac-12 championship. Washington won that game earlier in the season, 33-36. I'm taking Oregon in that game.
I like Oregon too. I ain't gonna
I'm
lie.
taking
You
Oregon.
said Oregon versus who?
Washington.
Ever since
Taking
Washington,
Penix. I'm gonna roll with Washington.
ever since Washington beat them in that game, Oregon has been blowing the fuck out of everybody.
Everybody, yeah.
They've been beating the fuck out of everybody.
That don't got nothing to do with what Washington gonna come in with that game plan. That team is a different team.
See,
Penix
with that-
Jr. is a different quarterback than the teams that y'all been playing.
I feel like
That's
that
the
go
only
back
thing
to what
that
I
I'm
was saying. The coaching play a lot big more factor in college than it do professional. You know what I mean?
It does.
I feel like the game plan is gonna change. Like you're saying, that first 2-3 series of the game is gonna predict what's gonna happen the rest of the game. So it's like
I think it's only three really, like it's only four real important drives of the game. It's the first one for both teams. It's the one right at the halftime
yeah,
for both teams. And it's the one that leads up to after the 2-minute warning for both teams. And that's both quarters. That's halftime.
Halftime,
That's before
yeah.
half and after. You know what I'm saying? Right before
Yeah.
the game. So it's like 4 or 5 drives that really mean something. Like y'all all gotta have these drives. Every other drive in between the game, if you really just going crazy, then you scoring. Like, I mean, all right, those are important too, but
Right.
the most key drives is that first drive. So what is this? What is the tone that you set? Did we drive down and get 3 and we had an important drive? Can we build on that drive?
Yeah.
Or did we go down, did we go 3 and out? Is it something that we did wrong? Was it a penalty that got us pushed back? What was that? You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's the first drive. When you get to the first 2-minute warning, that's kind of like, let's evaluate where we are. You know what I'm saying? Is it 14-7? Is it 17-7? Is where are we?
Right.
Is it a close game or is it a blowout?
right.
All right, boom, that's the drive. Now, most teams don't get 2 drives after the 2-minute warning, but it's the team with that 2-minute warning drive that get it because it's a team before the 2-minute warning drive.
Right.
That's your 2-minute drive. So if you get the ball at 4 minutes, when you get it to 4 to 2, that's your
Exactly,
2-minute
yeah.
drive. You get what I'm saying? What's y'all evaluation to the drive? Then after half, first drive, you get do you respond if you get the ball first?
Right.
What does that drive look like for both teams? Then the 2-minute warning in the game. And y'all get out of there.
And I feel like that's a lot of teams mess up where, you know what I'm saying, or and only stick to one thing. Like the best coaches, we all know the best coaches make the adjustments on halftime.
Bingo.
So I feel like the Lions, that's what we having a problem with, is making a halftime adjustment with our defense. Like, well, everybody, it's the NFL, everybody watching film. Everybody know what you running. Everybody know when this player get in at this position, this marker, or this, you know what I'm saying, what you running. So it's like, you gotta be, if it's chess, not checkers. So when you gonna start playing chess? You know what I'm saying? And I feel like Aaron Glenn ain't really playing chess. He just calling the same fucking plays the whole game for real.
I feel like he leaning to me, and a lot of people gonna call what I say is hate, like, because whatever I say about the Lions,
Right.
everybody always look at it as a negative. But I just feel like it's not the defense that's the problem. Like, they're on the field too much. That's the problem. If you want to be honest, like, Aaron Glenn has a good scheme for shit.
I feel like, yeah, I feel
You
like
get
it's
what
a
I'm
good
saying?
scheme.
But
His adjustments ain't shit though. That's what
But
I feel
if
like.
I shouldn't have to adjust, I mean, I only got to adjust when I get you the ball back and you go a play and then get strip sacked. And now I'm on the 20-yard line and I have to defend the 20-yard line. Now I have
get
to
that.
adjust because I'm not prepared to defend 20 and in.
Right,
I'm prepared to defend the other 25 and in.
right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have no I mean, yes, as an NFL player, you should always have break glass plays that make
Right.
it be like, we're gonna go to this to try to create some, but shit happens. Just like we got it on defense, they got it on offense. They gotta have that play chart, that circle. Like, oh wait, quick play reaction. All right, hey, let's go 28 dive, and then if they react to that, let's go play action to the tight end. Some you feel me? Like,
Right,
we gotta
yeah.
create some shit. And that happens, and that's what I feel like that's what Green Bay did to y'all.
Yeah.
Jaden Reed had
It was
a big
outcoached
game.
for sure. It was outcoached. That's all
Christian
it was.
Washington had a big game.
Yeah.
Like, y'all gave up. It to me, the secondary looked at suspect coverage wise.
But like we just said at the beginning of the pod, this shit start with what? The D line.
It does.
I'm watching film. They chip block Aiden Hutchinson, then run the running back. Like they use 3 players to block 1 player.
But then
So nobody else on your D line is getting no penetration.
And I'm gonna say this
You're
about
not
Aiden
worried about
Hutchinson.
them either.
Stop looping him in the middle to attack your guard or the center. Stop doing that. Because when you do that, you take Aiden Hutchinson off of his edge.
Right.
And when you do that as a mobile quarterback, I can understand if he's going to loop around the D tackle and I have to worry about this D tackle. If my guard picks him up, pick the tackle up, not even Aiden Hutchinson.
Right.
I can wiggle out because it's still going to take him a longer step to get around to come through and add that pressure.
Right.
So now that's why Lamar Jackson could step over and I could either run now or I could just
Now it's open window.
Well, you feel me? Now your DB is in a bad situation because Branch is looking at do I go to make the tackle on the quarterback or do I go to cover my man? Like, all right, let me stay with my man just to give up the 5-6 yards or whatever it is to make him break the plane. But now you got a Lamar Jackson. Now he may juke you out your shot or he might break that tackle. Now that's a 30, 45 yard run.
Yeah.
That's different.
Yeah, I agree. But I say, I mean, at the end of the day, we ain't got nobody else that's even nobody worried about. So when they go draw up the scheme and drop the game plan.
Was that a problem that you feel like that the Lions didn't try to get nothing at the trade deadline?
I do. I feel like they got a D lineman.
What we gotta realize, and I'm not saying that we can't use D line help because we do actually need another pass rusher, and we need secondary help as well.
I agree. We gotta remember though, dog injured too, so we missing him.
CJ Gardner-Johnson wasn't gonna make no difference though.
But at the same time, I saying
still think that
this football, we know one player ain't make no difference.
I'm just saying, and he's not a great cover corner, like safety. No, I'm
right, safety, yeah.
But even in the safety position, like he's a great tackler.
Yeah.
But you still not that. You feel me? You still ain't that cover, like take a nigga out the game. I think Tracy Walker got better coverage skills than
I agree.
CJ Gardner-Johnson.
I agree.
So
but at the same time, we all know the name on the back of the jersey means something too, though. A lot of the time when niggas line up against somebody, it's a psychological thing more than it is actual physical thing. So I feel like the name on the back of the jersey means something too. It's just
that
being on the field.
Don't mean shit because they put them ski masks on and it got y'all ran off the field. It got y'all ran right off the field.
All right. So look, here we go. Let's get back on point, on track. So you took Washington, I took Oregon, you took Oregon.
Yeah, I take
Michigan and Iowa, I'm taking Michigan.
Taking Michigan.
I'm taking Michigan.
Florida State at Louisville. I'm gonna take
Florida State.
Take Florida
Shout out to
State.
Calvin Coleman.
Oklahoma at Texas.
Texas.
Going Texas.
Going Texas for sure. Texas.
I'm gonna go with yours.
And then to round it all out, Alabama at Georgia.
At Georgia. I ain't gonna lie.
Can Alabama pull off an upset?
I'm gonna go with Georgia. Brock back. It's a different team out there. They going for that third.
Yeah, I'm real biased, even though I don't want to see Georgia win 3 in a row. I don't want to see Alabama make it to the playoffs. So I kind of want Georgia to win just because they won 8 right now.
Right.
And I do feel like with the way they won the game against Auburn, they shouldn't either stay at 8 or drop down because that wasn't a convincing win against an unranked
they
team.
stayed at 8.
Stayed at 8, right?
Okay, now
So
you
they
go
beat
and
the number
the
one
number
overall team. God, at least give them 4. Especially if Washington lose or you know what I'm saying, something like that happen. Somebody else lose to help them get in.
Washington lose to 5.
That don't mean
That don't
nothing.
mean
That don't
they
mean
beat
Oregon to
number
jump
1.
in.
And then still Alabama, you gotta remember too, the name of the school means something too.
I promise you.
You know what I'm saying? So they
That's
gonna
the
put
one that's gonna
Alabama
make
in there
niggas
just
be like,
because.
damn, how
Like,
they just shuffled the cards
I'm
niggas
ahead
in
and
there.
go on a limb here.
You taking Bama?
And I'm gonna take Bama for an upset and see
going
how
with
it play
GA.
out.
I'm going with
yeah, I'm gonna go with Georgia. I'm gonna go with Georgia on that one.
I'm gonna take Bama and see how it play out. Bama for the upset.
I like Georgia. I feel like defense win championships, and them boys on defense something different. Them boys something different for sure.
They gonna show Michigan the same thing too. If Michigan make it.
And I just
wanted
feel
to
like
get to this.
it come to schemes though. You know what I'm saying? Come to the game plan and you
TCU
know,
beat you
I
with
feel like if you get
3-5,
this
bro,
to this point,
Georgia is
either in
gonna beat
college
you.
or NFL, you get this point of the season, you have to change something up. You can't keep running the same shit you've been running since week 1 against number 1 overall team in the country. Not gonna work. I don't give a fuck. They number 1 for a reason. Coaches just got that much money for a reason. Like, you got to understand that you got to run something different against these niggas. I mean, saying change up your whole offensive defense.
They'll fuck
scheme,
around
but
and make it Alabama versus Georgia in the national championship. The way that this shit go, I promise you, they'll figure out some type of way to do it.
I can see it.
But hey, I wanted to get here real quick. So the Barry Sanders documentary, y'all seen it?
I definitely
I watched half of it. I was watching it today.
watched it. It was
So,
interesting.
Everybody say they was mad at the way Barry retired.
I wasn't.
As far as
Why
like
did-
faxing
why
it
did
in
he
type of thing.
retire?
I
Or he
wasn't.
faxed the retirement in.
I don't give a
Why
fuck.
couldn't you go? I don't either.
Yeah,
Like,
me.
nigga,
Would you like me to go first? I wouldn't have just faxed y'all niggas that. I would have put my picture at the bottom of that motherfucker with my signature, nigga.
Right.
Fuck is you talking about? Listen, I'm not about to keep playing for this franchise, bro. We had it at the height where we had it. You niggas didn't get better. Y'all obviously didn't give a fuck about Barry to make him a better team, to give him a better team to be great. You get what I'm
Spend the
saying?
money, man. The Lions
Y'all
been so
didn't
scared
want
to spend the
that
money
at
for
that
so
point
long.
in time in y'all history. So y'all didn't want to let Barry go somewhere else to be great. And my nigga just hung up his cleats. He said it. He went to fucking Italy or wherever the fuck he,
He went to London.
London, yeah, he went to
He
London.
went to London.
Hey, he said I'm going to
A
London.
day before training
Hey,
camp started.
hey,
So he
listen.
just
He
signed
said
it.
the only reason you niggas knew I was going to London is because you weak ass reporters was in the
It's
airport.
in the airport, right?
You hear me? Outside of that, you niggas wouldn't even know I was in London. I would have just faxed y'all from London and y'all would have been like, damn, this nigga in
Right.
London? You feel me? Like,
But look, so he said the reason for his retirement, he didn't feel he wasn't happy to play the game no more. He said, I
I wouldn't
lost-
have been fucking
I lost
happy
the
to
love
play for the
game.
Lions either.
But it wasn't just the Lions. He just said, I
I
didn't
know that's
feel
your
the,
favorite team, but
Yeah. That definitely contributed to it, to not
was
winning.
96%
And
of
yeah,
the-
like
I mean,
Love
I
lost.
get it. I get it.
he said it too at the documentary. He said we lost the next 2 seasons, like back to back. Come on,
Yeah.
I'm out of here. You niggas.
And then that's B100 though. You know, I gotta tell you, ain't a Lions fan. We got a whole clip of them niggas cheating us though. So a lot of the times, you know what I'm saying, it not only factor in us not winning, but the goddamn ref cheated us a lot of the games too that Barry was in. You know what I'm saying? Like,
But why would
whether
we
it was
want
a
y'all to be
curse or
good?
whatever the fuck it
Why would
was.
we want y'all to
like,
be good though? Think about that. Like, why would we want y'all to be good? Y'all are Detroit.
Right.
I
don't have nobody.
I feel like that's a lot of outside of football, a lot of shit is like that about Detroit. 100 shit. You know what I'm saying? So
But he basically was just saying so much of he lost the love for the game. He didn't feel like, yeah, I got a lot left in the tank. I can still
Right,
go out
yeah.
there and ball, but I don't feel the love for the game no more. I ain't got it.
I would say this.
I ain't got it. And
I
then
feel
he
like
was
if the Lions would have came with a trade, or if somebody would have proposed a trade to the Lions for Barry, he would have never retired.
no, listen.
no, I don't think that's
If
it.
you watch that motherfucker,
I watched it.
Because I
watch
feel like
that
he was a
motherfucker,
loyal
right?
player where he
the
didn't want to play
head
for
coach,
nobody else.
the head coach talking to Barry, and he say, you know, I tried to get you some help. I went to what was the owner name Ford, the dude.
The original four, yeah, who owned the
he
Jets.
died.
Yeah, the daddy.
He said, I went to him and I say, hey, let's trade for Joe Montana. He's like, no, he's too old. Joe Montana leave San Francisco, go to the Dolphins and
Yeah.
ball the fuck out.
No, he went to Kansas City.
Or Kansas,
Yeah, wherever he
balled
went, he
the
still
fuck
was a
out.
good quarterback though. Yeah.
Balled the fuck out. I say, let's get such and such. He was like, no, he's too old. He goes to his next team and go the fuck off.
But listen to me.
See,
Hear me
but
out.
Yeah,
I don't want to cut you off, but I feel I've heard that about the Lions that the ownership had too much to do with the front office shit.
Facts.
Like
They do that now.
If you gonna hire a
No, they
general
don't.
manager, let him do his fucking job.
Nigga,
Brad Holmes
whatever-
doing his job though.
Whatever,
Hear me
whatever
out.
Lady Ford,
All right.
she don't contribute
Yeah,
shit
she
to
don't-
that to
Hear
this
me out.
roster.
I get it.
She don't say shit about that roster.
Okay, I get it.
Now,
And everybody want to go
money-wise,
with that.
yeah.
I want everybody want to go with that, right? But think about the evaluation of which the Lions are faced with. You get what I'm saying? Y'all don't really look who is the top paid player on the Lions. You don't have a superstar to build up with.
Not really, no.
You see what I'm saying? Like y'all not paying nobody. Y'all not never
Rick
gonna
Gibbs
pay
could
nobody.
potentially be that.
And before he become that, guess where he gonna be? On another team.
Man, listen.
Tell me I'm tripping.
It's hard to disagree with you, though. I mean, at the end of the day,
Tell
it's
me I'm
like we done
tripping.
seen
All right.
this shit happen over and over again. So it's like,
Tell me I'm
No.
tripping. Everybody that's ever asked the Lions for real money, guess where they are? It's
I
only
said
one person
earlier
that got
I
real
said
money
they don't
from the
wanna
Lions.
Spend no money. Calvin
Yeah,
Johnson.
No.
Who?
No.
Matthew Stafford. Stafford.
Only one person in
Yeah.
the world that, and you
And
know
they ain't
why?
even finished his whole contract out. They traded that bitch off.
But he got the
You
majority
got
of the money.
though, yeah.
It's only one
I
nigga
feel like
that got
that's for
money out
sure a
of this
big
league.
thing because it had been a couple off seasons where we looking at the free agent list like, damn, let's get him. Let's try to. They didn't even offer this nigga.
Tell me, all right, listen, hear me out.
Damn, at least
And
throw-
you know
at
what?
least
You
throw an
know
offer
the
out
biggest
there.
stigma I
Shit.
hate for the Lions, like the Lions, Detroit, anything. I hate the biggest stigma when niggas be like, man, niggas won't come to Detroit. Bro, I seen Kevin Durant and Devin Booker at the Tigers and the Pistons game.
Yeah.
And the Lions game with Detroit fitted on.
And then you remember when K got drafted, what did he say? He wanted to come here.
Ivy, his
But I feel
mama
like-
played
I
here.
feel like now, I think you gotta remember too, like, we talking about Barry Sanders era.
But you gotta talk to these niggas. You gotta
They-
go
they
open
wanna
your.
come here because
No,
of the
listen.
culture,
You gotta
you know
go
what I'm
walk
saying?
through and be like, "Come here, let me give y'all this cheese and show you that we'll give you $2 million." Fucking Damian Tomlinson.
Right, yeah.
We'll draft a fucking what's that nigga name? Larry Johnson.
Right.
We'll draft a fucking Peyton Manning. We'll draft the Aaron Rodgers that we skipped over 45 fucking times because we had 8 picks that draft. You feel me? Like we will draft these type of players so we can get better. You're not trying to draft these type of players. Like you drafting Ndamukong Suh, who I listen, Suh is a dog, but he won his championship with the Bucks.
Right.
He won it with the Lions. Y'all look, he was the worst
We
player
had
in
the
the
best
NFL.
defense to come with one of them years with Sue.
I understand that, but he was the worst player in the NFL when he played with the Lions.
And Ndamukong Suh.
You feel me?
Cliff
Yeah.
Averill.
But listen,
Yeah,
and
we
now,
had Cliff
now
Averill,
think
we
about
had
that
Deion-
team you just said.
Deshaun Levy.
Listen, Cliff Averill left and went to Seattle and won 2. Nick Fairley retired.
Nick Fairley was a bust. We
He
thought he was
retired.
gonna be better than what
I think he was. I think he was better than when
I'm
he,
not gonna say he was
retired.
retired. He couldn't stay healthy. He
right.
couldn't stay healthy.
Who else was on that defensive line?
Van Noy, Kyle Van Noy.
Patriots.
He overperformed.
Patriots.
Yeah.
Championship.
Ziggy Ansah.
Ziggy Ansah. I
A
remember
bust.
him. Yeah.
A bust.
Jamaican.
That's a bust.
Yeah, he was a bust for sure.
That's what you call a bust.
Yeah, he had one good season.
yeah.
And everybody just thought he was supposed to be what he was. But I mean, listen, that's the Lions. I tell people that all the time. People look at me like I don't be just. I be like, listen, bro.
But that's
know
why
football.
I said, like, before we started the video, even start recording, bro, it's like, I'm a diehard Lions fan because I'm from the D, born and raised. But, bro, after a while, you got to start looking at this shit with, like, I'm not going into this shit with no hope, bro. Because I'm tired of being mad at this shit. Like, I done broke TVs for this shit, bro.
Oh, no,
You know what I'm
I
saying?
ain't
Like,
did that one. I
bro,
ain't broken
I ain't gonna
the
lie,
shit.
bro. When everybody threw that motherfucking Hail Mary, bitch, I broke my TV. I ain't gonna lie to y'all,
Nigga,
bro.
stop.
Like,
I was at
bro,
the
what
crib
the
like,
fuck?
oh,
I was so motherfucking mad.
shit.
I'm like, bro, he about to catch that bitch. I said, oh my God. I said, I'm done. I threw
shit.
at that bitch so hard. I cracked that bitch. I like, damn.
Oh man,
Listen, like,
Beautiful being music.
and that was my last year, bro. That was my last year going into it with hope. Nah, I mean, if we
that
get to
nigga said
winning,
going into a
if we get to winning, if we the shit, then I'm hell yeah, I'm down there, nigga. I'm down
All
there
right,
right
listen.
and everything.
I'm gonna be
bro.
honest. A lot of people be
I'm
mad at me
not
because
going
they be
into
like,
it like
I don't
we
have
lost
no
last
faith.
week. I wasn't mad because I kind of expected it. You feel me? I saw it coming. 4-5 years ago, I'd have been fucking what? I'd have fucking broke a window or something. You know what I'm
I
saying?
think
Like,
the last time I felt like the Lions was supposed to win, like be good. This is just me. Like I was looking at
2011 when we got cheated in the Cowboys.
Yup. I'm gonna have to say that, and I was kind of nervous. We beat y'all that year. I'm a Falcons fan. We beat y'all that year, but I was like,
Oh, some bullshit.
no. I was like, no.
Golden Tate caught that ball in the end zone.
Hey,
Man, what?
hey, no, he didn't. No, he didn't. He fell short. No, he didn't. He was short. He was short. He was short. Hey, listen, let me tell you how gangster this game was, and we get up out of here. Listen, this is real facts. I was at that game, right? And I remember it was this white boy standing next to me, and he was like, "Bet $50 your team lose." Cause he in the visitor section,
Right.
with all the Falcons fans. You feel me? I'm in the visitor section, nigga. I remember it's like yesterday, nigga. My son mama bought me tickets, nigga, for my birthday. She was like, nigga, you going. She was like, you can go by yourself, nigga. She bought me a ticket. I gave that nigga the cup I had from the game, nigga. So I'm in the crowd, nigga. I'm sitting behind Grady Jarrett, mama and them. Like, literally. So we having fun. Every time the Falcons do something, we going crazy.
Right.
We started losing a little bit. Game got close. Golden Tate scored that touchdown, nigga. I got the digger in my pocket. They was like, whoa, referee. I was like, oh yeah. My money back on in my pocket. Hold on, gang. Let me see. No touchdown. I was, run my money, bruh. My cheese, fuck,
Man,
nigga.
listen. I'm gonna be always transparent with y'all, bro. Right? Nigga, I was in jail watching that bitch, bro.
And that was my favorite game.
2011, when they cheated us against the Cowboys in the motherfucking playoffs, bro. When they called that pass interference, they picked it up. They picked the flag up, and then Dez Bryant ran on the field.
Against Brandon,
it was crying and shit. That was a flag right there. So fuck the pass interference. Throw the flag on this motherfucker.
Nope.
Listen, bro, that was the best team that we had in a long time. Like, we had a good defense. We had a good offense.
Jim Caldwell was y'all coach, right?
Offense, top 5 defense. Yeah, Jim Schwartz was still the coach then.
No, was it Jim Schwartz or Jim Caldwell?
I want to say it was Jim Schwartz still. 2011.
Damn, was it
Jim
Schwartz?
Caldwell came after that because
Was he 12?
the year, I think at 2012 was still Jim Schwartz. 13 was Caldwell, I think. Either way it go, we had a good team for them about 4 or 5 years in a row.
I always tell him to put the respect on the black man because he was going
No,
crazy.
yeah, that's a whole different topic.
He was
That we got
going
talking
crazy.
about was that the black coaches type shit where I feel like he should have been fired for sure. Ain't no way you have a winning season and get fired.
Didn't get fired.
It's not gonna happen to a white coach. You know what I'm
Never
saying?
happened. Nigga, look at Bill Belichick.
Yeah.
Losing
He's
season.
2 and
He
what?
don't give a
2
fuck.
and that's it. 2 and 8.
Head coach
Damn.
from the Detroit Lions from 2009 to 2013.
Yes, I said 13. So Caldwell was 13 on forward. You feel me? So as I said, 11.
No, Caldwell might have been before him.
Jim Schwartz was 11, was like 09 to 12, I think, or 13. You know what I'm saying? But you know, we all know Jim Schwartz was a defensive coach anyway. That's why the defense was so good. Whatever he drafted, defensive player, he drafted Sue, all of them.
Right.
But I just feel like that 2011 season, bro, I feel like we had a chance that year, bro, in the NFL. Fucked us, bro.
Oh, yeah.
For real.
They ain't give a fuck. Fuck y'all niggas, man.
That's for real, bro. I was crying off of that one. I was in jail like, damn, bro.
Man.
L Block 612 fellowship. Gator Lord. Bronx. Hey, I got Tony on this bitch. I'm feeling good today. Security know this my shit, so I ain't gotta pay. Bronx down heavy, check, get the fuck out the way. We had the clip hooked up. I know the beef not real if it start on the neck. She my top 5 player, I started her neck. Why you mad? I'm doing good, bitch. Why you upset? When you up on these niggas, they know you a threat.
Go ahead.
All right, good people. This was another episode of Coach's View, episode 28. What he titled Go Blue. And me, myself, Coach Juan, Coach D, DC to DC, Coach Marks, other Coach Juan right here. We had a great fucking show, man. Great fucking show.
I agree.
Oh man, he ain't let y'all tell me. He ain't let y'all tell. You know, he ain't want to let me tell niggas about my Turkey Bowl experience, man. You know, shout out to Cooley. I made the. I don't know if this was the 8th annual Turkey Bowl. You know, 16 catches, saying 23 targets, 175 yards, 14 touchdowns. No, I'm just joking.
I'm about to say, damn.
I played in the Turkey Bowl this year though. No, it was lit. I had 5 targets, no cleats. I did this all in Air Max 1s. This real cap, no cap, all Air Max 1s. Had 5 targets, 2 catches. I'm gonna say about 45 yards.
Okay.
In the game winning touchdown.
Okay.
I should have had. What I really should have had about it on cleats. I had a post corner for a tub that I got overthrew.
Yeah.
I slipped on the touchdown on a drag route because they was definitely not going to catch me. That's 3 touchdowns right there. And then, like I said, I scored the game-winning touchdown. I missed the what was the other one? I dropped the touchdown just on some humbug shit. It was just a lot of shit.
Speaking of drag route, I love it.
Yeah, it's a real little rust. It was
I
a little
love
rust
when
out
it
there.
drags on Madden. I be fucking niggas up on Madden with drag route.
Yeah, it's a little rust. A little rust. Nothing too serious, man. But yeah.
Nonetheless, We'll see y'all next week. Get the fuck up out of here, man.
Appreciate y'all for having me.
L Block 612 Fellowship. Gatorlord. Bronx. Hey, I got Tony on this bitch. I'm feeling good today.